Self-perfected.
Let's go! Come and get the news, get some common sense too. Breaking through the filter that's been clouding the view. Step out the algorithm, take back control. No bias, no opinion, just pure gold. Tune in, wake up, it's time to reflect. What's best for all is what we dissect. No spins, no games, just the truth in your ear. Self-perfected, making things clear. So if you're ready to see and you're ready to choose, come and get the news with the common sense view. Self-perfected, making things clear.
Yo.
Another.
What's up?
7 days have passed since our last podcast, guys. I missed you guys.
Oh, are you counting?
Yeah.
You missed us, but we talk to you like every day.
Literally.
I just,
Literally.
yeah.
What was that?
I was laughing and saying literally.
My lighting is weird. It makes my face dark when I even look down at all.
Wow.
Oh well. Someone
Wow.
readjusted my light.
I was teaching Xander how to look at the pupils in your eyes.
Mhm.
And so we were just staring each other down. It's kind of funny. It's like no one ever teaches you that as a young child, like how to make eye contact.
Mm.
So then everyone's awkward walking around as adults, like shifty eyes and shit. So,
Maybe in Minnesota.
I don't know. Yeah.
are you guys stare each other down in
Maybe
the
in
south?
Twin Falls, Idaho.
Yeah, in the South, we stare each other down. It's
Dude,
important.
did you see this thing about apparently like Iranian cyber attacks on water supplies in Minnesota?
Yeah, in my hometown.
Really?
What's going on?
Do you know anything about it?
No.
You get cyber attacked? You don't even know?
Dude, it was great because that night after the hangout, we like Jess really wanted to go to this like Asian food festival thing called Panda Fest. I'm like, Jess, do you even know the psyop about pandas? Like, come on. And she's like, babe, it's gonna be so good. There's gonna be good food. So I was like, okay, whatever. So we go to this thing, and I remember walking around. There's, I don't know, 500 people there. It's outside Mall of America, and I'm like remembering, oh yeah, there was some cyber attack on like 30 water supplies. I'm like, dude, no one here even fucking knows that that's happening. Everyone's just like stuffing their face with fucking
Panda Express.
steam buns, you know, listening to some dude on stage rap about anime. I'm like, this is crazy. Like the front page of X is like, there were 30 cyber attacks on the water supply, and everyone there is just like
I want some
drinking
dim
fucking
sum.
wine. Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Cam,
Yeah.
Cam called it Panda Express.
That was basically it, dude. I was like thinking there was going to be some good food there. There was not anywhere. Like 20
man.
minutes in, Jess is like, I'm getting a weird vibe from this place. I'm like, yeah, I'm down to let's just go in the mall and get some ice cream.
You know it's bad when Mitch says there was no good food.
Yeah, dude. My
not good.
palate is, you know what refined is? Mine's like the opposite of refined.
I know. It's
Mine's
rough.
unique.
It's
No, but then we
raw.
got some Haagen-Dazs ice cream. That was good.
Okay.
Mitch is walking
Aristotle
around the
sold
China
us
Fest.
on going on the carousel.
Oh
like,
yeah, dude. If
dude,
you see
he's-
if my kids see a carousel,
He's
that's what we're
like,
doing.
carousel. He's like, I'm going to ride the lion. You're going to ride this. I'm like, dude, it might be closing soon. He's like, no, we're going to do this. Then we're like, let's just go look at it. And then as soon as we go look at it, he's like, okay, so we're going, right? He's
Pull out
like,
your
tries to
wallet.
get in line. I'm like, dude, we got to go
You're
buy
like,
tickets. Okay.
Yeah, we're going.
It's kind of fun.
What was the
Got fun.
song?
You know, the classic Carney one is like,
Okay, cool. That's better. Sometimes they play like pop music.
oh yeah. Then they did a freestyle with some 100 gags. No, underscores.
Yeah.
Nice.
By the way, is it called underscore? I had this like grotesque thought. Is that why they call it underscores? Because like on their under, you know what score means is to strike. To like strike
Oh.
off his dick.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Maybe he did do that.
I think he was named that before.
Well, then he's programmed himself to score off his dick
Under
underneath him.
his unders.
His underside got score.
He might be onto something.
I don't know. I did listen to some of it though.
Some
It's
of
pretty
what?
catchy. Underscores. Yeah. Cam's
Yeah.
like, this is the next new.
I've already moved
Shit.
on. I've been listening
had
to
the
I've
ADD.
been listening to Autechre lately.
Oh.
Don't ask me.
Nice.
Please don't.
Aaliyah said, why is there always something in Minnesota going down? I think we're a test ground.
Because your mom lives there.
What?
I don't know. Maybe just
Couldn't
walking
hold it
up
back, guys.
process
I just,
and
it came in my what?
Cam's glitching today.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
don't
do
know.
actually.
I
It
think
was
you're just
hot.
walking up process and the system around you starts to break down. So
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
your incentive.
We're
to
gonna
walk
go
your
with
process, guys.
We're going
Yeah.
with that. He's like, please, guys, I live in the wrong place. You guys got to do this. Well,
Yeah.
that the connection that I was trying to make there was this. Did you guys see this whole build up yesterday, or it was over the weekend of like they're gonna strike Iran, they're
Who's
gonna
gonna
strike them
strike us?
hard, America.
Yeah, they were going to
Oh.
cut off their electricity in Tehran.
Yeah, they were like
right,
making
right, right.
all kinds of threats,
What happened?
and it was gonna be like the biggest attack ever, and they're gonna take everybody out and all this stuff and cut off their electricity and everything. And Iran was basically threatening all the Arab states, like, if you keep allowing them to strike from these bases, like, we're just gonna attack you, blah blah blah. And anyways, so then at the last minute they like decided, we've come to an agreement, we're gonna open the strait, no attack, okay, good. And then I was like, I guarantee I'm gonna see a post in the morning from Iran saying there is no deal, that's all made up. Yep, for sure, that's what I see. I'm like, dude, what the hell?
So how long do you think they can keep this thing going? The positive negative energy cycle?
Can't be much longer.
I don't know, dude.
Drake says it can't be much longer, guys.
That's like the COVID flatten the curve thing.
Look at this post. Iran says U.S. statements are psychological tactics. We consider every threat to be real. I mean, you would think by this point they know it's all just like, they're just saying one thing, so they'll
Yeah.
do something else. Like, it's pretty
Yeah.
obvious by now.
Man, okay, so you know what we did not talk about yet, because it happened during the week, was the whole Morocco invading Africa, invading Spain, basically. But it was
Then you look at it and you're like,
Dude, and then they're saying they
Africa.
already all went home.
yeah. Spain's like, yeah, we already sent them all back, all of them. They're all
What
sent
I said
back.
about it was it just seemed like it was basically like a threat. Like, like we can put pressure on you. We can make you look bad.
It was a very
To the
coordinated
Spanish
attack.
president.
It was a very obvious coordinated attack. Like, how do you get 5,000 people all on the same day to just show up, all of a sudden and all across the border at the same time? Like, come on.
Did you see that
Were they
Owen
paying
Schroyer
him?
thing I sent you?
Who's Owen Schroyer? Maybe I saw it.
He was an InfoWars guy. I'll show you real quick because I thought he made a good point.
has anyone in the comments not seen the footage? Because the footage is pretty
Compelling.
pretty compelling. Yeah.
They're like, "What happened in Spain?"
All right, let's show the footage.
Oh yeah, Spain won the World Cup. Yeah, right. Isn't that it?
That's it.
What I tell you guys? I made that joke, didn't I?
I know. Bo Bibi literally said something about that. So
Who?
Benjamin Netanyahu,
Oh, I thought you said Bo Bibi. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Bo Bibi,
That's what I call him.
Bo Bibi.
Bo Bibi. Bo Yeezy. Okay. I have a.
You do
I
the
have
rundown.
this-
I'll show you the Owen Schroyer thing after.
Okay, so here it is. This is the image from CNN, I think, or the video from CNN. Check it out. Oh, Fox News. Sorry, same thing.
Alert.
All right, here they are. They're all just running across. Look at this. Look at this.
I like how they say migrant storm border of northern Spain, but it was like literally not even on mainland Spain.
Northern Spain? Why did
Yeah,
they say
that's a typo.
northern Spain?
Does it say northern?
This is how
It
they
says
do it.
northern
This
Spain?
is how they do it.
Wow.
It's
Somebody's like.
I saw other people saying southern Spain, which is also deceptive.
Right,
Right,
But that's
It's
just
actually-
totally,
This is just false.
like the border of northern Spain doesn't have any fucking water.
No.
Well, I guess maybe on one part.
Well, it doesn't
right.
have.
It's the psychological warfare. But yeah, I mean, look
so-
at that. I like whether or not it's all paid actors.
I mean, when
whatever.
I first
Like,
saw
that's
it,
a lot of people.
I thought this is what was happening. Like they were going into Spain.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Like I was thinking like, where is this in Spain? Like, because
Right.
Barcelona doesn't have these walls up like that. Like
I've
where?
never
is
been to
this?
Spain, so I'm like, "Damn, there must be some town in southern Spain where they're coming in."
I was like,
Yeah.
man, what part of Spain looks exactly like Morocco?
It turns out it's Morocco.
I learned a lot about geography that night.
Yeah, remember when we were like the night before this happened, we were doing the radio thing.
Yeah.
We can and you were like, oh, what is this off the coast of Africa? And it was like the Canary
Oh
Islands.
yeah.
And it's like literally like off the coast to the west of Africa.
Was it Spain?
It's Spain.
It's Spain, yeah.
It's Spanish territory.
Well,
Or
those
Spa-
Spanish
yeah.
conquistadors had to make their mark, and
So then we find out there's this
But
city
okay, but
called yeah. Go ahead.
these images, don't they look fucking crazy? Doesn't this look fucking
Yeah.
insane? Like how many people are just like flooding over
Mhm.
all at once?
then they're like, and it's all military-aged men.
Well, yeah, I mean they're all guys.
They are.
I don't see any women. I don't see any children.
Well,
Literally, I
soon.
don't see a single child.
How dare you, Drake?
I think I know what a child looks like.
No, how do you not know none of them identify as a woman?
You know, I don't know that. They could all identify as women for all I know. But
Yeah. Aaliyah said, "Are they just paid actors?" I don't know
think
if
they're
actor
paid
would be the right
actors.
word. They could be maybe paid, but I don't think they're acting.
They're
I
acting
don't
like
know.
they really
Define
wanna get
acting.
through that
Okay,
border.
they are taking action. That's for sure.
I don't know if they're paid or not, but
Yeah.
they're
Who
just
knows,
like,
dude?
hey, you're gonna go have a fun vacation in northern Spain.
It's like they get you on that timeshare thing. They're like, okay, free trip to the Bahamas. Like free trip. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, okay. Do you have the other posts from like?
Yeah,
the
do you have the,
Israeli
like,
hold on,
accounts?
hold on. I just want to show a map.
What's BB's kid's name?
Because they said northern Spain, and I just want to show you. This is what Spain looks like.
In case you
Okay.
didn't realize,
In case you did, look at Morocco over here. All right. Let's zoom in. Zoom in.
I didn't realize how tiny that is.
Okay.
That little gap, you know?
Yeah, so this is Morocco. They said they were coming in from northern Spain. From where? From who? From France? Are they being invaded from France?
D-Day.
From northern fucking Spain? Are you like, what is that? It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's see. Where is how do they spell it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Here's a map. Here, this is the spot of Spain that was invaded. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So maybe it wasn't the north side of the...
Wait a minute.
It is
Hang
northern. Technically,
It is the north of Morocco. It is not
It's-
even touching.
it is the northern part of Spain in Morocco.
Hang on.
That's how they do it.
I mean, technically, I'm in West Texas
What?
because I'm west of the eastern border.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So look, this is the northern Spain that they were invading. You know, so Spain is over here.
I wonder how long is that gap? How far? How many miles is that? I'm going to look it up.
And then another thing too is like I was like, why are they coming from the beach? But it's because they have walls and like
They
you
have
know an
walls
actual
here.
border,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. So
checkpoints. So they just went around the
just-
barrier that was on like the jetty, I guess, and like went around.
so again,
miles.
like
Wow.
okay, you're gonna go around here, right? To go boop, to go in here, or maybe around this way to go in boop. To say that you're in Spain, how many thousands of people are getting the bright idea? Oh, we're just all gonna go to this part of Morocco, which is now Spain, and now we're in Spain.
It'd be like if they said China invaded America, the east coast of America, and it's like they
Right.
had landed in Guam.
Right.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
that. So, but then there was the whole thing about Italy saying they're going to end the Schengen agreement, which is like the free flow of people across the borders with no checkpoints.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the shock fact. It's
But you're like,
the-
they're not even in Spain. Actually, and apparently these cities are autonomous.
This is also
So
Spain.
they're not even. It's just like Guam. It's like autonomous, right? It's like technically America, but it's not really.
Yeah.
Also, okay, but do you guys? I don't know if you saw the stream where I talked about that guy Pape. I think you were on that one, Drake. Are you on that one?
Pape,
Pape,
Peyton Manning,
Pape.
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 The guy with the rice
He's got rice.
on Diarrhea of a CEO.
Oh, diarrhea. Oh yeah, you talked about
We
it.
talked about it, right? So he was talking about it's all about the Strait of Hormuz and the different, oil export points in, like the Houthis down there in Yemen,
Yeah.
they control the flow of oil out of that bottom of Saudi Arabia. The Hezbollah in Lebanon is controlling it out the top, and then the Strait of Hormuz. So it's like Iran has the whole thing on lockdown, right?
Right.
So, and then the guy was saying it's setting a precedent for other groups to be like, we're just going to take control of like all these
Yeah, the
choke
choke
points.
points.
Yeah, choke points, right? And
Wow.
that looks exactly. If you go back to the map, like you can see
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Strait
yeah.
of Gibraltar,
Gibraltar.
the Strait of Jabroni.
Jabroni.
At the most narrow point, I looked it up, is 8 miles across. That's pretty
Wow.
crazy.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go to Spain here. Here we are in Spain.
I'm going to Spain this weekend, guys. Oh wow,
This
I've
is
never been to
Spain.
Europe. No, Africa.
Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, not that Spain.
Okay.
This Spain.
But here's the wild thing, right? Because it's like, oh, they're trying to cut off their control of the Strait of Gibraltar.
yeah.
But go to Gibraltar. This is what was so crazy to me.
That's
Keep
up here.
going. Oh, there's a place called
Gibraltar's-
Gibraltar.
Also
Yeah.
a little peninsula thing.
Who owns that?
Who owns this?
Spain,
it-
right? Obviously Spain.
No, isn't it like the UK or something?
It would seem like Spain owns it. Who owns it?
Is it
Bay
its own
of
thing?
Joshua Hansen.
Can you click
Gibraltar.
on it or look it up? Who owns Gibraltar?
Where is
Not where it
Gibraltar.
is. Who
no
owns it?
no.
We know where it is. We just saw it. Well, it's
British
British.
overseas territory. Oh,
UK.
it's British.
That money system.
So if the guys get across the strait and go into Gibraltar, they're going to say they're invading Britain.
That's right. That's right. Britain's been
I don't know,
invaded.
But anyways, doesn't it kind of look
Mainland
like
Britain.
they're just trying to
Mainland
get,
Britain has been
Yeah.
invaded.
Doesn't it seem like they're trying to control that? It just seems like the same point, right?
Yeah.
But then isn't it, so what's interesting about it is like you had those Israeli high up officials that were saying like comments about it. It seems like Israel is teaming up with Morocco. That was my assessment of it.
It was like that day they're
To
like
put pressure
congratulating
on-
the king on his throne day, the 27th anniversary, and then there's other accounts. I see if I don't have any.
Something
I
that,
know they're in here.
Congratulations on your
Netanyahu's
glorious throne day.
Uh,
Can you look up? What were you going to show us? Owen Schroyer or whatever.
yeah, but let me show you this one real quick.
Okay.
So there was a lot of posts like this. So this guy is Israel's ambassador to the UN. He says Spain, which never misses an opportunity to lecture Israel, has declared a state of emergency in Ceuta following the crisis over its immigration policy. Maybe before it continues lecturing us, it's time to explain to the world why it still maintains colonial enclaves in Africa. Gotcha.
Got him.
As if it's the same thing.
Right. No, but I do get it. I get what he's saying. That.
I do too. I do get it. He's not
But-
wrong.
But at the same time, it's like, but we all know the reason why they have that is, like you were saying or alluding to earlier, like to control that strait. Like, because if they get across, if they are on the tip there of Ceuta, whatever, and then they get across, and you have nothing stopping them until they get across, you're kind of screwed, right? At least there.
Well, I
you
don't
have
think it's
some-
about them getting across. I think it's just them controlling what flows through it.
Well, yeah, that, but I think it's also a good deterrent for people getting across as well.
Yeah, I feel like they could just like leave from Morocco though.
They totally could, but I mean, you have at least something that's on the same side as them to say, like, hey, we see them, they're going, there
Yeah.
they go.
I think it's just all some kind of thing of like, it's sort of like blackmail. Like if you keep talking shit about what we're doing elsewhere,
Yeah,
we're just gonna do this to put political pressure on you to make you look like an idiot, which makes people like want to get you out of office, kind of.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
So, anyways, but this was a point you were making earlier, but I thought this was pretty good. Okay, so here's the Joker.
Have you ever tried to organize something in life, an event, a party, a gathering, maybe something even as small as a party bus, bachelor party? You ever tried to organize something like that? It's actually kind of hard. You know, there's a process, and it takes a lot of commitment, money, communication. And so you have to ask, who organized the invasion of Spain? Who funded it? Who organized it? And who ran it? That did not just happen randomly. That did not just happen out of nowhere. A bunch of guys didn't just decide at the same time they're going to invade Spain. So who organized it? Who funded it? And who ran the operation? Now we know that's exactly what happened at the United States southern border for 4 years of Joe Biden. 20 million people coming into the country. We know that was organized and that was well funded and well operated. Now, will anybody pay the price for that? Probably not.
All right. Anyways, so but yeah, just that point.
Yeah.
Like it's not a spontaneous thing that happens.
Right.
But that's the
Right.
way it's presented. It's like, oh, they're just suddenly running across, and you're like,
Oh my god.
why? Right?
It's,
Like, why would they even do that? Like, hey guys, we want to go over here across the street, basically. Like, why?
You'll think the shock value of it is like, I don't want a bunch of people running into my home.
Right.
You know, it's that fear reflex kicks in. That's for the
You're
average
like the
person.
last person that would actually say that, though.
Yes,
You have people in your home all the time.
Yeah.
that's true.
All right,
I
guys.
don't want a bunch of
let's
people
let's
running
organize
into
a
my-
spontaneous bum rush to Mitch's house. We'll hide. We're gonna occupy the basement.
Occupy the volleyball court in the front yard.
Hilarious.
Occupy the trampoline.
All right. So, you guys want to see something funny?
Show me.
Off topic. Mitch,
Like
you'll love
funny.
this. I think this is right up your
I'm
alley.
ready. Okay, I'm ready. Oh shit!
It's
what is
toad
this?
venom. It's toad venom.
Oh no, they're smoking toad venom.
Apparently,
Which-
they even have a
which-
special little vape for it. I guess
Yeah, it looks like
No.
crack, honestly.
it does, but it's toad venom.
Okay.
Oh, is this the 5-MeO DMT or is this?
What do you think's gonna happen?
Combo.
Let's do a prediction market. What do you think's
Oh,
gonna
all right.
happen?
I think the guy's gonna lay down and start convulsing and be like, "Yeah, this is so good." And then I think something's gonna happen with this guy dressed in white. I think he might grope him
Oh,
when the guy's
okay.
under the influence.
All right.
Okay.
So this guy, not this guy, but somebody off camera right now is filming a documentary. So he'll show up. It'll be obvious who he is, but it's really funny.
Oh no! Oh, what's gonna happen?
It's very funny. No, it's not. It's nothing crazy. From Aliens. You guys know what I'm talking about? When they kill Bishop?
I never seen it, but
I never seen it.
does
He's
the,
the-
does
he's
the
like the
alien pop out of his
android.
body?
No, he's the
Oh.
android, and he's got all those like white tubes and all this white. What percentage of people try to use a rock as a pillow?
of being
70%.
just puke all over your like into the river.
What the hell was that?
Dude,
Oh, it's
that made me
insane.
sick to my stomach watching that.
Now the plot twist is actually that was in Ceuta, Spain.
That was while the guys were rushing there. They were all like, my turn next. Wow. That's
So-
crazy.
Toad venom.
Not even once.
So you never did that, Drake?
Toad venom? No.
I see. What I don't understand is when they're talking about toad venom, there's actually two things that I have tried
Combo?
before in my previous life. Combo is the venom where you don't get the high. You just purge. You like basically poke it in your arm.
Yeah, no, I was offered that. I was like, no thanks.
No, that was just horrible. So I did that once. And then what I'm thinking, I don't know, because I didn't think it was toad venom. It's some secretion from a toad, though. And it's 5-MeO DMT. It's like what Joe Rogan and all those guys talk about. You can either synthesize it in a lab from like lemongrass or some shit, or you can get it actually from a toad. And I did that once by
I
a
think
river,
maybe
but
that's all
but I
it
didn't do that.
was 5-MeO, but they wouldn't call it venom, would they?
Well, that's why I'm thinking like someone is claiming, oh, that's venom, but it's some secretion from this toad, the Sonoran desert toad or some shit, which I've also done. by a
think it was
river by
probably
the
just-
ocean. But I was
think it
not
You were
puking.
also by a river.
Yeah, well, I was in Costa Rica. It was
Tell
like
me
the big
more about
boss.
this.
It doesn't
this
work
river.
if you don't. But honestly, guys, I think it was just Zempic.
That's a Gila monster. Yeah, my experience with ayahuasca. Yeah, like I remember being sold on the idea like that is the ultimate thing because you go straight to the white light and it's like a near death experience.
Got some bad news for you.
Listen,
Which just nukes it totally nukes your fucking body. Like I remember for weeks afterwards I could still feel that it's like the most strong electromagnetic impulse of your ego.
so
So you think you're getting ego death, but you're actually just
Ego
supercharging
boost.
your ego. A total mind fuck.
Shit.
I went
Because then I
to-
remember after a few weeks being like, fuck, the feeling wore off. Like, that can't be it. Because then I would meditate. I was super into meditation. And I remember this is like maybe a year later then. I was meditating and I was like able to kind of access that space of like the pure white light thing. And then just being like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, there's no purpose to this. Like, even if this is the truth, like, it's kind of like the DMT guys said is a very lonely place. I was like, this can't be it. And then, thankfully, like a few months later, I met you guys.
You didn't meditate hard enough, Mitch. That's,
I meditated as hard as I fucking could. I was like, I need to find the fucking answer. And so I went all the way with it, only to realize I'm like, this can't be it. Because
Actually,
you know in the
that's
back of your head,
interesting.
kids are still going to bed hungry.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Well,
what makes
also,
me
it's
so
like
special?
you're just by yourself in an experience.
Yeah.
Like it's just showing you what it's like to be a system. Like you want to know what exactly like just to be a pure system, not connected to anything. Here you go.
Yeah, it was like total isolation because you get psyoped into thinking this is the source by which everything comes from, but in reality you're just like locked into this little corner, accepting it. So yeah,
my
I
childhood.
remember going all the way with it, and I mean I wasn't convulsing by the river with a shaman like that, but
What's the wisdom of doing it by the river? He immediately starts rolling into it.
I know it's like
And
you want to have a
vomiting,
near
and
death,
they're like,
you want to
"Oh,
have a
put
real
his
near
face
death
in the river."
experience. Yeah,
Mitch,
dude,
you gotta
it's-
turn down your
it's
mic. You gotta turn it down a
disgusting.
little bit, or just not yell into it.
ah,
That toad venom.
It's
yeah, dude.
Mitch got excited about that.
I mean, it was probably the most extreme moment that I had in my previous life.
really?
Like you literally go to like you have to face that point of like I accept you. It either takes you over and you go into it. It's like what they call blasting off, or you just don't blast off and then you're like, fuck, I just wasted $200 paying this fucking shaman. I gotta blast off. That's like the rationale.
Dude, I
You're like, I bought the plane ticket. I'm out here. I'm in the jungle. You know all this.
Who do you think you are, Jimmy Neutron?
Did you immediately say I love you guys?
No, I remember coming back to it though and being like,
I fucking hate you guys.
it was definitely like this impulse to be like, I'm so grateful. But yeah, you know, fucking deep down, the
That's what
whole
Brian
world is
Johnson did.
fucking burning. Like, you know, deep down, all this shit's happening in reality. So
Brian
you either have
Johnson.
to accept, like, no, it's actually good and love and light, and this is all some illusion, or that's the illusion.
Yeah.
So it's really the question of who are you?
That's a
Brian
great
Johnson
point, man.
was
Like
super
you have that
grateful.
good feeling, and you have to either accept that that's reality or that's the illusion. But people don't have the self honesty.
Yeah,
were you saying, Jay?
I was just like, I can't. It doesn't fully make sense to do that because it just is. Something's off with that. I didn't have the words for it, but something was off.
You were being activated.
That's what it sounds like when Mitch gets activated. Pew pew. Come to the next event, you'll hear it.
I was listening to some crazy old school. You know that Destiny Spanish channel, but it's all actually in English, but all the
Yeah, yeah,
titles
yeah.
are in Spanish.
Yeah.
So I was like watching some a while ago, and I found a bunch. So I saved them all to this watch later. So every once in a while, like I'm falling asleep, I'll just like listen to one because it's like, dude, some of those are crazy. One was I was listening to this morning when I was drinking my coffee, and it was explaining how like there's these basically like points in your body that used to be like activation systems. So if you ever challenge the system, it would just like set off this alarm.
Mm.
I'm just listening to it. I'm like, Holy fuck! I'm so grateful to be here right now, where if any time in the past you were like standing up, it was like a threat. Where
Oh,
now
yeah.
it's like
Literally.
that was an actual moment of gratefulness.
Mm.
Like, wow, I'm actually here. Like I can
You guys ever seen Running Man?
do something. No. You ever seen Mothman Prophecies?
No.
No.
What
I haven't
is Running
either.
Man?
It's like an old Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from the 80s, I guess. 80s, 90s.
I was
You mean
not
Forrest
born
Gump?
yet.
I'm just kidding. I haven't seen Forrest Gump. Apparently,
You
he
have
runs.
not
Arnold
seen Forrest
Schwarzenegger's
Gump?
in it?
No. You said Running Man, and I know he runs. Never mind.
You
Do
know,
you have, did Jess put toad venom in your coffee?
when Forrest is like, I was running.
I love you guys. I love you guys. Good job, bro.
No, but like
yeah,
it's
bro.
it's like the guy you find out through watching the movie, but he was like a helicopter pilot, I think, like a commando kind of thing, and then all his guys on his mission died, but they like blamed him for it,
Ooh.
pinned it on him, and then they put him like in a prison camp. So the beginning of the movie opens with like all these guys like in a outdoor prison camp, and they have these collars around their neck.
Oh,
And then
shit.
like there's this part where the guy's like, I'm gonna go for it. And because they were trying to break out.
Oh no.
They were trying to break
To
out and
explode
they
his
like
head?
hacked the system and it was like everything was off and it was like, oh fuck yeah, let's go. But then they
Oh,
were like
shit.
trying to get the system back up and the guy's running for it. And then
Oh, no.
in the system it's like starting to turn back on and they're like, no, stop. He's like, no, I'm going. And it like turns the system back on as soon as he gets across the barrier and it's like
Oh,
Blows his head off.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think I was like maybe 6 or 7 when I watched that.
Wow, what a great impulse for you to just totally.
And
see-
you think that's wild. The rest of the movie is. Have you ever seen that meme where the guy's saying "no pain, no gain"?
Yeah.
You seen that meme? That's from that movie. I don't know if it's the meme you're thinking of or not, but
Nope. Not what I'm
I thought
thinking.
you said
Damn,
you've
that's
seen it.
crazy. No,
No,
I,
I was thinking no pain, no gain from that movie called No Pain,
Running
No
Man.
Gain.
Oh, is there a movie? Yeah, it's like a gladiator. Have you seen it, Keith?
I'm sure Keith has seen it.
There's a new version.
Keith's of that era where you're like, I don't think Keith's a millennial. I think he's like a little bit older than millennial.
I heard a term called zillennial.
What does that mean?
It was called Pain and Gain. Sorry, that's what the movie was called. It's with The Rock. That's the movie you're talking about? The Rock and Mark Wahlberg?
I'm not
Marky
talking
Mark?
about it. I'm talking about Running Man. I'm
I
saying there's a meme.
uh-huh.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure what you're saying is the movie Running Man
Yeah. That's what
had The Rock in it.
No. Oh, you mean there's another one?
No, there's another one. I just typed in Running Man movie, and I don't recognize any of these people. Oh, Michael Cera, I recognize him.
Hold on, you guys
Uh,
will love this. Michael
But
Cera.
that's it. That's all I recognize is Michael Cera.
So basically, they put him on this game show called The Running Man.
Mhm.
Okay, so they take like criminals and people that whatever. They put him
Wait,
in this
this
game
is the
show.
one where the opening scene is there in that
yeah,
prison camp?
yeah.
Okay.
So it's just setting up the fact that he's like a prisoner, but he's been wrongfully accused, so he's like actually like a hero. But they put him in this like
What a
prison.
plot.
So then
What a plot.
Yeah. So then they have this game show where they put like criminals and stuff in it, and they shoot them off into this arena, and it's not like a small arena. It's like a city basically, almost like a small city.
Is it like if you win this game, you get your freedom?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's
That
like
might be part of
whoever's
it.
the most cunning who can win this game, we're gonna just release on the streets.
But it's like real. It's kind of like Mr. Beast meets
Funded by
like
George Soros, though.
yeah, Mr. Beast funded by George Soros. Yeah, Opera Man, dude, I gotta show you. Like this is fucking wild. Okay, so there's all these different like bosses basically. You got to go through these different areas and you face like a boss, and
Oh my
it'll have like a
God.
different theme. Like I don't think his name is Opera Man. I think it's like Dynamo. But I'll show you one. So one's called Captain Freedom. Okay, so this is the no
Okay,
pain, no
okay.
gain.
I think we all have to watch this before next podcast.
I gotta show a couple of clips because it's an amazing movie.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
so-
sold. So don't spoil it then.
I looked up Opera Man, and it was Adam Sandler. Is that who we're talking about? Keith?
No, I think it's called Dynamo. Yeah, Keith knows.
Keith, are you Gen X?
There's a guy named Sub Zero. Okay. So, anyways, the way
I
they
think
do
that's
it,
from
it's
Mortal
all
Kombat.
super theatrical, right? It's super theatrical, and like they all have their own opening sequences. It's a crazy movie. So here's the Captain Freedom guy, and it's done almost like a reality TV show, like the way they do the shots and everything. All right.
Are you ready for pain? Are you ready for suffering? If the answer is yes, then you're ready for Captain Freedom's workout.
Yes,
Is that Jesse Ventura?
America's own Captain Freedom.
That's the ticket. No pain, no gain.
So, when you hear the tone, control your jealousy and leave your message.
Is that Jesse Ventura?
No, I don't think so. Here's Dynamo. So that guy is the TV host. His name's Killian. Clap if you love. So it's like
Kind of like
I
Hunger
just-
Games.
It's like American Gladiator. You guys remember that show from a long time ago?
Yeah, I do.
It's like
remember
American Gladiator, but they like literally kill people. But the crowd loves the bosses or whatever you call them. I don't know. They call them like the
Yeah.
the gladiators basically. So and they
And is
hate
Arnold
the good guy
Schwarzenegger
because
the main
he's like
guy?
he's like the criminal. Yeah, that
Yeah.
he's like. And there's a
Oh
bunch of
my-
them. There's like a
okay.
few of them that all go in there together. I think. And of course, there's like the love interest and all that
Dude,
shit.
it's wild to watch movies like from what is that, the 80s? Would you say?
I have to
like
look it
early
up.
90s.
It feels like an '80s movie.
Yeah, because like you see the pacing and how like drawn out the scenes are and how less.
'87.
It's stimulating in a certain way, but compared to nowadays, if they were to remake that, it's like
There is a remake in 2025.
There is a remake. Yes.
Oh, so apparently it's a Stephen King novel.
Oh.
one of them they have to battle the toad and it shoots venom at them. It makes them feel love, but it's actually a trap.
Hold on, I gotta see if they have the. Buzzsaw. There's a guy with buzz saws. Sub-Zero is like this Japanese sumo guy, where they like he's a hockey player, and they like have like like their hockey sticks are like bladed, and he shoots like hockey pucks at you that explode.
Mitch,
It
you
sounds
were
like a
right.
modern version of the Odyssey.
Captain Freedom is Jesse Ventura.
It is.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to see if there's like a list of.
Then he
Running
became
Man
governor of my
bosses.
state. Shout out Jesse.
Hold on, let
Captain
me show you this.
Freedom.
Let me show you this. Ranking the bad guys from Running Man. So you got Buzzsaw. So obviously he runs at you with the chainsaw.
Mm.
Here's Sub-Zero. The sumo hockey player.
Nice.
Captain Freedom, obviously, yes. Jesse Ventura. Oh, there's Captain Freedom again. Fireball. And then Dynamo.
Okay.
It's a wild movie. I probably watched that way too many times as a kid. Okay, this was my childhood. RoboCop,
Mm. Good one.
Running Man, Predator,
Oh.
Alien,
Mm.
Aliens. What else? A lot of movies like that.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
those are some top fives
I never
that
saw
were like on
any of those.
repeat.
Rambo.
Mine was
I wasn't really into Rambo.
Mighty Ducks D2,
Okay.
Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Lion King.
On repeat.
Yeah, I just traumatized myself.
I saw that too.
You were old by then.
I saw Aladdin in the theater when it came out.
Wow.
Damn. Oh, and then Signs with Mel Gibson
Oh,
with the aliens.
wow. You watched that as a kid?
That was basically my childhood in 4 movies.
Jeez.
Oh, Land Before Time.
Land
Yeah,
Before
get Psyop to
Time.
believe the
There
whole
we
dinosaur
go.
story.
There we
That was
go.
probably funded by the Rockefellers, dude.
Can you name 5 Land Before Time characters?
I can.
P-
Ducky?
Petrie.
Petrie, yeah.
Something sad happens.
That's the first
because
one
I
I thought
remember
of was
something
Petrie.
something sad happens for sure.
Yeah, they go extinct.
Petrie,
They what?
Ducky,
They go extinct.
They all fucking die?
Sarah.
Isn't that what happened? Sarah, yeah.
Yeah, something happens with the parents. The parents
What
definitely
about the
die.
main character?
I can't remember his name.
Bigfoot, Littlefoot.
Littlefoot. Bigfoot?
Littlefoot.
Littlefoot. Littlefoot, and then one more, Mitchell. One more. What was the
parents?
Spike?
I was gonna say, wasn't there like
yeah.
a Ankylosaur or Stegosaurus or something like
Yes.
that?
Dude, totally funded by the Rockefellers to make you believe in fossil fuels. Dude, I saw some crazy. Drake, did you see
fossil
that
fuels
thing?
exist, right?
Well, yes, but
Okay.
but are they finite?
Make you believe in fossil fuels.
Dude, I watched this crazy interview
I don't believe in them.
on this thing
Mitch,
called
I did
Primary
not
Water.
watch that interview. I'm
Oh,
not
you
gonna
gotta
watch that
watch it.
interview. I'm not gonna watch it until I finish my other book that I'm reading.
Okay, so you're going to see the system explanation of water. And then there was this guy on the higher side chats who, it was like very recent, explaining water and how like the earth through the pressures and stuff naturally creates water. And so there's like a layer of water under the main water people
Don't
tap.
start talking about water in the earth with Drake. That's
I
gonna be
know,
the
he was
rest of the
talking
damn
about it. And I was like,
podcast.
Drake, you got to.
Mitch
Like-
sent it to me, and I'm like,
There was just very compelling
Later.
evidence the guy
Later.
put out of this one guy who was like really good at tapping primary water, like even in deserts and stuff and all over California. And he explains how it's a big monopoly. Anyway, I was like, oh. It's kind of like Cameron one time told me something about oil where like maybe it's just not the exact story that we were taught. And I was like, dude, if that's the case, that's crazy.
The blood of the earth.
Yeah. Similar thing with water. If you drill deep enough. So
Keith says, Bob Barker from Price is Right. No, it's not Bob Barker, but it does look like him. It's definitely a Bob Barker.
Bob Barker
character, but like evil.
definitely was like a perv, dude. In
Dude,
real
he was
life.
definitely on Epstein Island.
Definitely. All those women in Price is Right.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. We used to watch.
And then they
my
got Drew
brother used to watch
Carey.
Price is Right all the time. Dude, literally, Price is Right. It's like hot woman meets luck meets like
What was your favorite
game.
What was your favorite?
the
game?
thing,
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
the games, Plinko. I don't. Did I
Yeah,
have
that
a
was
favorite one.
I always liked that one.
I just like guessing, and then I would
Guess at
feel
your
like
favorite game.
totally stupid. Dude, it's literally training you for consumerism. Do the young listeners even know? Like, I bet Kanoom doesn't even know what Price is Right is. Aaliyah, do you know what Price is Right is?
It's still a thing, isn't it? I
yeah,
don't know.
they still have it on TV.
With Drew Carey.
Nobody watches TV.
Drew Carey also no, not Drew Carey. Who's the other guy? Who's it wasn't.
Oh no, the black one.
No. Family Feud. He's kind of a fatter guy.
Oh yeah.
Cedric
I know
the
who you're talking-
Entertainer.
No. White guy.
The white
Long
guy.
hair.
He looks
He had his own TV show.
creepy. He looks more creepy.
He
yeah.
was
he was a late night guy.
he was a heavy set guy.
Yeah, he was. He just gave that weird vibe, dude.
And he kind of talked like this, like
Yeah.
that.
What was the context?
He
was
was one of the hosts for Family Feud before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know you're talking about Louis Anderson or something.
Louis.
Yeah, Louis
yes.
Anderson.
Yes, he had his own TV show that was a cartoon, like Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he related to Louis C.K. thing?
Is that how that works?
I think so.
Dude,
By first name?
Yeah.
this guy looks like he injects adrenochrome.
Toad Venom.
Show me.
He could be one of the bosses in Running Man.
Look at him. This is his
Yeah.
public photo.
He's a woman?
I don't know.
Bum, 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 ba-dum.
Look, he's like knighted.
Is that what that means?
More like goaded.
He's goaded on Epstein Island, I bet.
Do you think?
I don't know,
They're
man.
into
That's
goats?
look at that face. Jess and I have this funny game where you have a picture of somebody on your phone and you zoom all the way in just like to their face. It's just so funny. So you ever want to just like get a sense of who's somebody, you just like zoom in on their face over and over. Do that with Louis Anderson, you'll definitely get the vibe of like, this guy's not good. Then you start to realize all of Hollywood is corrupt.
But
Which is,
Keith,
like,
Keith
enhanced.
says National Lampoon's Vacation,
I never got into those.
European Vacation,
It's
Ghostbusters. Yeah, I like
Star Wars and
Ghostbusters was good.
Commando?
I don't know about Commando. I know about Star Wars.
I don't know about any of those.
Aaliyah knows, her grandma would
Like
watch it.
old school Schwarzenegger films were awesome. I mean, relatively speaking, let's say when you're a kid, they were pretty awesome. Kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Total
yeah, there's
Recall.
that like level of gore that like
never
I remember when you'd see a movie with that level of gore, I was like, ooh, I'm not supposed to be watching this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's also like so unrealistic. And
Yeah.
now movies are like they're totally realistic. But back then it was just like over the top. It's like you're just watching fantasy basically.
Yeah, yeah. Nowadays, like, definitely.
They're like you must believe it's
Fuck.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else?
So anyway,
Oh, I got a funny one for you guys.
What you got?
I
in
thought
case you didn't think the Toad Venom one was funny enough,
I
This
did
was
think
good.
that was funny.
that was actually really funny though when you like all those migrants are coming in to try and find the shaman. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I saw this.
you
Like,
saw this one?
I didn't actually listen to the sound of this.
It's pretty funny.
How may I assist you?
Hey, Vingo, what's up, big dog? I just want to know, like, how many years you were alive, you know what I'm saying?
Hello. Hello.
Hey, what's up? No? Alright. Nothing?
Hello.
Oh, my, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you. You can go ahead.
Hello. Hello. I'm Vincent Van Gogh. How may I assist you?
No, I got that, dog. No, I figured that one out. That's alright. I appreciate you introducing yourself. How many years were you alive? I'll let you continue.
Hello. Hello. How may I assist you?
Why would they even put that in the fucking museum? It's just like so
Dude, everyone got sold on the buzzword of AI, and so they throw it all in there. But then what's interesting is, so now it's like we kind of see the aftermath of the initial high of the AI wear off. But in the background, they're all still just like throwing all this fucking compute power at it. It's like, holy shit. It seems as though I've seen a lot of stuff about this like bubble about to pop, and I mean it seems like there's always that. But I saw one, it was like OpenAI is basically underpinning the whole economy, and if it goes down, because it's so interconnected to like Oracle and Amazon and all that shit.
oh yeah, they probably got all their investments and stuff into it.
Yeah, dude. So I don't know.
so all right, with the AI stuff, let's go. Leopold. You guys remember we were talking about Leopold Aschenbrenner?
Oh yeah, okay. We haven't talked about that yet.
This was like years ago. We talked
Okay.
about this.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. What was his point? He used to be part of some team and then he broke off on his own.
I think he worked at Anthropic.
He worked at OpenAI.
Sorry, I meant to say OpenAI, yeah.
He worked also for the Sam Bankman-Fried guy on that thing, right? And he also went to school. Where did he go to school? Somewhere in New York, I think. Maybe like Columbia or something.
Yeah, I think so.
And he was studying economics, and basically everyone there knew that he was pretty genius with whatever paper he had come out with, about economics and stuff. Like he was really into it to the point where he was like writing 160-page essays on it
Before
just
ChatGPT.
because. But this is pre-Chat GPT, 160 pages.
Damn.
Can you imagine that?
Can you?
Bet he was on Fiverr getting a bunch of like Filipinos. That's
They're
what you
like
had to do
actually
back in the day
economic
before
geniuses.
Right. But yeah, so anyway, basically his whole thing was what we were talking about then was his well, he was saying he was going to move on to do his own thing because when he was at OpenAI, I think he was part of like the safety team, and he was
Oh yeah.
supposedly
It's
outed
like, there's
for,
nothing for me to do here.
Yeah. Everything's safe.
They're like, just clock in, look at Reddit for a bit, then go home.
Right.
You don't want me to like make it safe? Like,
No, it's safe already. It's pretty safe. Yeah. So anyway, they sent him home. But he was talking about then actually this investment fund that he was talking about creating, or he's dreaming up. And back then I really didn't understand everything that he was saying because he talks really fast. But he was definitely talking about investments and how we're investing with AI and what we're investing in. And Katie came on, and she had really dove deep into it, right?
I think she's the one who introduced me to it. But he was basically just talking about all the data centers that are going to be built.
Yeah.
This was kind of before. It was like at that point, I remember I had said, look, there's like these articles coming out. They're going to build like $100 million data center. Like this is project by Google or Oracle or somebody or whatever.
And he was talking about the bottleneck, and he's like, the bottleneck is not, the AI itself. It's that we don't have enough infrastructure to support the energy needs of AI. And he was looking at all these things way ahead of anybody else speaking,
or at
about
least
this
talking
anyway.
about it.
Yeah. And I think it was like kind of shortly after that Zuckerberg did an interview where he was also saying the same thing of like, we need an entire city worth of electricity to power these data centers. And
and he was talking about how it's hard to get the lines across states and stuff, and all the regulations. Yeah, that was when that was all.
Yeah.
So
So he was pretty, I guess, prescient in that way, you could say. Like he knew about, hey, these are the constraints here. This is where the investments are likely to go because, or do well anyway, because this is needed in order for this to continue forward, right? And then I don't know what happened with Citadel. I was not in the loop on that until you started sending all this stuff, and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Well, I don't know that Citadel had much to do with it per se. That's kind of like what people were saying, but it's kind of like fog of war type stuff where you just hear all these things and you're like, what's true? People start blaming things.
Yeah.
But I think the reality is his whole thing was like highly leveraged.
Yeah.
So he'd borrowed a bunch of money to buy stocks. He had some money, borrowed a bunch of money.
So I know everybody listening does not know. He had a fund. It was called Situal Awareness.
Situational awareness, yeah.
Situational.
Citadel awareness.
I'm just
sit your ass down awareness.
Sit your ass down awareness. Sit your black ass down. All right, so situational awareness is what it was called.
Yeah, so he had a fund, and then they were basically
It's kind of
heavily
ironic.
Yes.
Oh,
His awareness, his situational awareness got fucked.
Yeah, so
he
situational
wasn't
awareness.
aware of his situation.
No, he was not.
Well, anyway, so he was, but it seems like it wasn't anything abnormal that people do necessarily. But he was. I think what I read is that they were invested in like AI companies, AI stocks, and semiconductors. Like there's this one called SK. I forget the name of it, Hynance or something like that. I don't know what it's called. But anyways, from what I can tell, the same reason why the South Korean stock market collapsed is essentially the same reason why he got screwed. But
Really?
just as a point for people to be aware of. Okay, so you've got $100 million. You want to buy some stock in some companies, but you don't want to just buy $100 million worth. You want to buy $500 million worth. So you borrow $400 million. So now you've
What
got
could go wrong?
now you've got $500 million worth of stock. Okay, you got to pay back the $400 million.
Mhm.
The stock, for whatever reason, goes down. Let's say 10%. Well, what's 10% of $500 million?
50 million.
So now you don't get to say, well, I guess I'll just distribute that $50 million loss across all of the stuff, all my assets, because 400 million of it is loans that you owe. So where does that 50 million come out of? It comes from your original 100 million. So now equity wise, you've only got 50 million, and you still owe 400. So then at a certain point, the banks have something called a margin call where they're like, if your equity goes down a certain amount, we don't really believe you're gonna be able to pay us back. So they do a margin call, they liquidate, which means they just take all the stock. So that's what happened, as far as I can tell.
In this
I don't
context,
know if it went down
who
that
loaned
certain
him the money?
percentage.
Did Citadel loan him the money, or was it
No.
just the bank?
No. So
I don't know who exactly loaned them the money.
here's the tie-in with Citadel, as far as I'm aware, is they were saying there's going to be something called a rate hike, which I'm not too familiar with.
They thought the Fed was going to raise interest rates, I think.
Okay,
They were
so-
pushing this narrative that it was going to happen and it was going to cause a problem, blah, blah, blah.
that it was going to be a surprise rate hike.
So
Surprise.
that the thing that I heard was that's because of that narrative, it pushed the stocks down a little bit.
Right.
And again, even if it's a little bit, you see what the percentage is. Like if it was just 100 million of their own money and the stock goes down, they could just be like, oh, that sucks, but we'll just wait till it goes back up.
Right.
But when you've got all this leverage, then the banks are like, hey, we want our stuff now. We're just, because they have, it's written into their contracts, like their collateral is the stock.
Right.
So then I guess Citadel then bought a bit, most of the public portfolio. So now Citadel owns it. And then apparently the stock went up like 25% or something.
Yeah.
Like
so, okay.
immediately afterwards,
So it dropped.
and
Then
then it was like positive.
But I guess Citadel was Citadel the one who loaned him the money. That's what
I don't
Mitch
think
was
so.
asking.
I don't
But
think so.
they bought the stock
Yeah.
that he was invested in, and
Yeah, meaning like the banks are like, we want the stock back and we're selling it because we want to get our money.
Okay. So Citadel buys all the stock that he.
So basically, Citadel just
He got
gets
called.
all of that over here, and they bought it at a discount.
They bought it at a discount, and then
And then
it
immediately it went-
immediately jumped
because
up,
there's all
like,
this
the next
buying and
day.
selling. It's like
Yeah.
just shows like how insane that whole world is, and then
And Martin Kelly or whatever his name is.
yeah,
He was saying that it was like basically planned, like there was a
you have
bunch
that
of people
clip?
in on it that were shorting the stocks that Leopold was invested in. Basically,
I think I sent you that clip on.
Yeah. basically forcing
Yeah.
him to go into a spiral of like, oh, it looks worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And then there's a margin call.
Well, it's like
And
you
then-
imagine you got this new young kid rising up,
Yeah.
and they're like, no, you can't do that, because like think about it, they're all competing with each other,
Right.
Here, I'll play it real quick.
Yeah.
And apparently
Citadel
he's
seems to
also
be the
getting
most-
married this weekend.
Yeah, he was. It's like the day of his wedding. They were like, "Oh, by the way, you lost all your money."
Right.
Yeah. The Citadel seems to be on the way more aggressive shark side too. Just from what I've seen from them, I've listened to a couple interviews of that guy Ken Griffin, and he's cool losing money in order to really like take as much as possible.
Yeah.
It's a little different than, let's say, like a BlackRock, which seems to be a bit more like long term
Yeah.
stable. Ken Griffin's a bit more of a. He has a book he quotes called Hardball, and it's basically like be as fucking ruthless as legally possible.
I have that book.
Yeah, it's like a sport, I think, to these people.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
a sport. It's like, because I'm like, what do you do with all that money? You just get more money.
You
You
get
just
more.
get more money. And yeah, they
Yeah,
might have a nice
status
life,
games, some shit
but
like that.
I don't even think that's what it's really about.
Yeah,
No, it's about the power.
Here's the Shkreli thing.
yeah, the game.
How's your last
Take us through it.
24
What's the
hours
last
been?
24 hours been like for you?
It's been interesting. I do invest myself, so it's been a probably one of the craziest months in Wall Street history. I was talking to some friends last night about long-term capital management, Amaranth, other famous liquidity-driven blowups, and this is up there. Yeah, it's just a really crazy thing. We had heard rumors sort of mid last week, and then they really started crystallizing last night and this morning, obviously sort of a fait accompli. And I actually think they did a wonderful job of keeping it relatively quiet. I think some players were already positioning, say, early in the week, Monday, Tuesday, looking to do what my old boss Kramer used to call, shooting against a fund. So if you know somebody has to liquidate, the best thing for you to do, unfortunately, sadly, Darwinian, is to go sell all the positions you have in common and then go start shorting everything they have.
Yeah.
And it accelerates the sort of downfall as quickly as you can. And this is a very common practice when these things, happen. Certainly not something I had overlap positions with him, so certainly not something I would do, but know a wide number of funds that were shorting all of these stocks, hoping to cause a panic and a crash.
Shopify, whether
Ruthless shit. It's
Really
like,
ruthless.
how is that any different, really, than like the Moroccan immigration thing?
Yeah.
It's just all ruthless, man.
When he says his old boss Kramer, does he mean Jim Kramer?
No, I think he means Kramer from Seinfeld.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it reminds me of
That guy's pretty crazy.
it's like that movie.
He like opens the door. He's
Wall
like, Jerry,
Street.
we gotta sell everything.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch Wall Street?
Mine!
That one movie back in the day with like
Wall
Gordon
Street?
Gekko.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is good. I watched that
That's a documentary,
a
right?
long time ago.
Gordon Gekko? That's the guy's real
Yeah.
name, isn't it?
I don't know. I doubt
Yeah.
it. Really? Yeah, it just shows you.
It's just
it
like, I
shows
don't
you
know what's
that
happening.
level. But that is crazy. Like when you look at the Destiny stuff, and you really start to see how the elite is like the conscious mind. It's like the 1% at the top that profits off of everything,
Yeah.
and then everything else is under it, getting shafted. You know?
Man, yeah, it's interesting because the way that Shkreli,
Shkreli.
Shakira, the way that Shakira describes it, it's like you don't even have to necessarily coordinate or be a part of like the conspiracy per se. If you can just see, oh, this is what's happening, then you would, okay, what do I have in common with that person? Sell that. And what are they invested in? Short that. Okay. Like if you know that code or that system or that way of doing things, then you're like, oh, that's just, he's going down. Let me make sure that happens faster, because then my shit's going to go down if I don't. Let me just short him. And then, because I'll make money off of that regardless. It's not even like a personal thing. It's like, I'm going to make money. And nobody has to tell me to do it. I want to make money. This is why I'm in this game in the first place.
There's that audio. I think it's Collapse of the Money System, where he explains everything's operating on this principle of win-lose.
Yeah.
And it's really like that. And then some people say, like, oh, get over it, quit crying. You have to just go win. It's like, it's not possible for everybody to win.
Right.
And yeah, temporarily you can be like, what, fucking weak people, whatever, get out of here, Darwinian, that kind of thing. But it's like,
Yeah.
you
the red
don't
button,
realize
blue
what
button
we're
thing.
doing to reality.
Yeah.
It's exactly like the red button, blue button thing. It's like, I'm just gonna press the fucking red button because
Fuck all
it's
you.
not possible for us to all press blue, so fuck it. But yeah, like you said, then what are we doing? How much are they invested in data centers and all this shit that's like fucking up our world?
I got something you'll really like, Mitch. This is right up Mitch alley.
Let's go. I'm ready for it.
Hey Grok, is Ghislaine Maxwell's sister the co-founder of Chiliad, the company the FBI and DNI used for data mining Americans since 9/11 and the Patriot Act? Yes. Christine Maxwell, Ghislaine's sister, co-founded Chiliad in 96. Its software powered the FBI's investigative data warehouse for counterterrorism data analysis. Was Christine Maxwell involved in work combating anti-Semitism, anti-Zionism? Yes. Christine Maxwell is an ISGAP research fellow, actively works on combating contemporary anti-Semitism.
Oh.
Presented on the Protocols of the Elders of Zionism as a bridge between traditional anti-Semitism and contemporary anti-Zionism. She has another sister? Dude. World Economic Forum technology pioneer. Former director of Israel Venture Network. What?
Wow.
I
Wow.
thought that was Mitch.
Dude, okay, I saw a interview recently with Hunter Biden. Dude, it seems like they're positioning Hunter Biden for something. So he was on, I don't know who the guy's podcast was.
Channel 5?
No, that was a different one with Nick
Okay.
Fuentes. But I saw that one too. Well, I didn't watch the whole thing, but there was one where they're talking about like how all these guys in power are gay and they have all these parties, and so this guy's like, who like who could I say who's like in Congress or whatever, and Hunter's just like, go for it, and he's like, Lindsey Graham. He's like, yes, and then he's like, Speaker of the House Johnson. He's like, yes. Hunter's out there just
Really?
saying whether or not it's true. I mean, I could see it being true. It's like you got to be in the club.
Yeah.
You got to do some weird shit to be in the club. But yeah, it seems like Hunter's almost now being positioned as like a likable for the people. I'm going to kind of expose all this fucked up shit that Trump and them are doing. I don't know, dude. And then this guy, Stephen Smith, which I don't really know who Stephen Smith is. I thought he was on ESPN back in the day.
Stephen A.
It seems
Smith?
like they're positioning him, Stephen A. Smith, for
Yeah.
some sort of a run to.
That's been happening for a while too, actually.
Yeah, so it seems like Hunter and Stephen A. Smith versus Rubio Vance or some shit.
Wow. Well, it's interesting because
It's crazy.
it's so interesting how they can manipulate the emotions of the masses, because if you look at, I don't know, it's I know that there are people who like the Democrats. I know that's not like
Sure.
it's not that everybody hates them. I know there are people that like that. But also at the same time, there's just so much lacking there that it's like the average person's like, oh, I have to vote this other way because that's just fucking retarded, Like I'm not gonna go along with all this trans and just retarded stuff that doesn't make any sense. At least these people have some sense, and then they get really crazy and you're like, what the fuck is going on over here? And then it's like,
You're like, Hunter's got some good points.
he's got some
actually.
good points. He's
He's kind of admit it, he's like, just some art now to like
Yeah.
help him be sober.
All right,
That's
so-
like the reaction.
and then it's you're gonna go to that, and then he's gonna be crazy. And you're like, fuck, and then you're gonna go back to, oh, Vance now seems like he's got something going on over here. It's just all this.
Well,
back and
now you
forth,
got,
man.
I saw that picture of like Tucker Carlson and Marjorie Taylor Greene and all
Yeah.
them like getting coffee, and Thomas Massey. It seems like, and like Joe Kent, they seem to be rallying around this kind of a third party thing. So
Yeah.
Is it just gonna be like the anti-Israel party?
Yeah.
The Maxwell sisters are gonna have a heyday with that one.
Dan Bilzerian, he's going on.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You know?
I did find that interesting. I was talking to some people about it, of how Dan Bilzerian used to be like the hardcore, like the epitome of like the womanizer, whatever. But then he's saying how when you get to that level where you have money, you really need a woman you can trust. Because, yeah, otherwise. I mean, like Andrew Tate. I watched that Andrew Tate thing with Jack Neal. I don't think I watched the whole thing, but seeing how it's like, yeah, at that level. Imagine him and Tristan kind of before they really blew up. Just, you have 30 women over at your house at any time. Like, it just seems like...
Exhausting.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
But also,
it's the same thing as the guy doing Toad Venom. You're like, yeah, it's so good. But there's no
love you
purpose in
guys.
it whatsoever. It's the same fucking thing.
if you listen to the whole interview, he talks about how like he's got like apparently he's got like multiple baby mamas or something. That's what it seems like. He's like, oh, this
Andrew Tate?
girlfriend, this mother of my child. Yeah, Andrew Tate. Yeah.
Yeah, who even knows?
And but that's what he's like. That's what it sounds like he's saying when he's like, yeah, and then they would call my girlfriends and try to get them to roll on me by saying, hey, just say he abused you, and then well, you'll get all his money.
Did you see the part where they ranked him?
Yeah.
So they'd bring the women in and they'd had them all ranked with like how much money he spent and what he bought for each one. And they'd be like, you're only like number 4 on the list. To get them to like upset about it. And he's like, they're calling me being like, what? Why did you buy her? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
He's like, my life is on the line here.
Yeah. They don't care. And it's like, he's like, it's actually a genius tactic. And yeah, it can only work if you have multiple girlfriends,
In a really fucked up way, it's actually so great though, because now you can see, for all the guys who have been programmed with like, I want to have a bunch of women, I want to have a bunch of money, I'm going to make my money in the stock market. It's like all of that illusion is faltering in front of our very eyes. Like you see Tate and Dan Bilzerian, whatever, as the epitome of like, I'm gonna go fuck a bunch of women, and then you see their lives. Well, you see Tate's life going to shit. Bilzerian seems to attempting to be getting into politics, but either way, you see the futility of just, I'm gonna go travel the world, fucking shoot guns and do all this crazy shit. Like it's empty.
Yeah.
And then you have like a Leo Aschenbrenner as the epitome of, I'm gonna try and stand up and make a bunch of fucking money and, you know, using the Wall Street game. And
Through
you just get
investments,
fucked.
yeah. Definitely. You can't be that big because I think he got seeded like 255 million, and then
He got seeded 255 billion. You said
million with an
Okay.
M.
Okay. It glitched right when you
And
said
then
that. So.
now, or before he had to liquidate, I think he was at like 45 billion, something like that. Something.
Yeah. So I mean, for all the young guys still in the illusion.
Yeah.
Or for all of you listening who know the guys still in the illusion, it's like it's now more and more getting out there. There's no way to win in that old system.
Yeah.
There never really was. 'Cause you weren't really winning, but it's even more obvious now, the futility of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Something about. Oh, okay. I saw this thing where, well, first of all, Cam, you sent the thing with Trump where he's at a rally or whatever. I don't know what speech he was giving, but then somebody's yelling out like pedophile protector.
Yeah.
Right. And then he gets obviously escorted out, and Trump's like, he's a communist.
He's a communist. Yeah.
I don't even know what he was saying. He's a
I
communist.
don't know. He's a communist.
Which is so funny because it's like, obviously, anytime somebody disagrees with Trump, recently he's been just calling them communists, right?
Yeah.
And that's just used as a derogatory term to get people to, okay, all right, I'll stop. You know, I don't want to be called a communist, right? But nobody knows what a communist even is. You know, like, and I mean that
It's a
sincerely.
charged word. It's still
just
a charged word.
because
Yeah.
okay, have you read the Communist Manifesto or Das Kapital? Like, have you read that at all? No, nobody has. Nobody has. Like,
Except for Max.
except for Max. But nobody's read that. And so the only thing that you know about communism is what you're taught in school, as far as like, oh yeah, they starved all their people, and Stalin, bad guy. What's the other guy who came before Xi Jinping? Just Mao Zedong.
It wasn't like right before, but
We got a new cat. I was considering naming our cat.
Meow Zedong.
Mao Zedong.
You can have
Cute.
that one.
Meow Zedong.
It's really cute.
No.
Then there's this one. Man. I actually have a lot of stuff that I want to share. There's a lot of stuff I want to share. Cam, you were making this point about the flock cameras from before, about how all of a sudden it seems like everybody's anti-flock, as if it's like manufactured, as if it's like, you know, or at least being pushed in the
Have you heard about
algorithm.
the Axon? Like basically their counterpart now?
Heard
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
much about it though.
Well, apparently, so let me show you. Let me show you. Apparently, this guy Julius, you know Julius, you guys know Julius.
Julius
Caesar?
Lee?
Yeah, he made this. Look at him.
Oh, Julius. Yeah.
Oh. It kinda
This
looks like
flock
Julius Lee.
thing is almost certainly a deep state psyop. And I got all the receipts.
You know, one of the content creators for the administration, basically a binder guy, an Epstein binder guy, all of a sudden saying the flock cameras are wrong. And then you did a deep dive and you found out something really interesting.
I've found pretty much like at least half a dozen cities that have canceled Flock, but then signed up for another surveillance system, Axon.
Except who has ownership in this company?
Well, turns out Trump. Earlier this year, he bought $5 million worth of stock in Axon.
The minions of President Trump going out now against Flock. And meanwhile, Americans don't realize they're just being replaced with a different surveillance system where Trump is getting some royalties on the side.
Now there's reporting that this guy has come out with, Tony Ortiz, saying that he's spoken to at least 2 influencers that have been approached about getting paid to post negatively about Flock.
So there you go.
Then I looked into the investors. So Flock is in.
So I mean, that's pretty much,
Interesting.
Of course, you got to
Wait,
get in on
did you
it.
see that said Andreessen Horowitz was invested in Flock?
Yes.
These
Yeah.
fucking people, man.
Yes.
And was it Thiel's thing?
Techno-optimism.
So it's basically all the Silicon Valley guys are invested in Flock, and then all the political Trumpies are invested in Axon. So,
Battle.
What
Who
is an
will
Axon?
surveil us?
yeah.
Do you know what Axon
Um,
is?
What? Who's Axon?
Do you know what Axon is?
No, what's Axon? Like
It's like, part of the nerve cell in your brain.
Neural. Yeah. That axon.
These are the axons.
Yeah, they're literally trying to build a giant fucking neural net.
Okay. Right. So obviously, guys, we talked about some crazy stuff. So it's time for our break, just
Comedic break.
so that we can have some more fun.
Can
President Van Buren. What the fuck was school? Rhombus. What the fuck was school? Lipid. What the fuck was school? President Van Buren. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was school? Of mice and men. What the fuck was school? Byzantine. What the fuck was school? Dodgeball. What the fuck was that? Let's put every 13-year-old under one roof and make a bunch of Tyler heroes read Sun Tzu. Place them in a prison-style lunchroom. Place bets on who's gonna punch whom. Put a helmet on them, give them a concussion. Give them Hamlet and demand a good discussion. Reprimand them randomly because of cussing. They're supposed to pass rush and pass Russian. They really had us cutting up frogs. Was that just a test to suss out psychopaths? Raise your hand if this turns you on. Okay, Aiden, please step out of class. We got what the fuck was school? What the fuck was school? The Alamo. What the fuck was school? Horniness. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was school? Horniness. What the fuck was school? Bunsen What the fuck was school? Milk. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was?
All right, I gotta give credit to Mitchell for finding that one.
So
That
true, though,
was-
dude.
Yeah.
Like it hit all those vocab words like Bunsen burners and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
this dude definitely went through the same system I went through. We just didn't cut up frogs, but
It's so weird actually because there's no. It seems systematic and yet it's all over the place too. The
Yeah.
concussion thing was interesting too. I was like, dude, there's got to be a conspiracy theory there. You know?
yeah, dude.
okay,
You get the most popular like jocks in school. There was always the coolest kids are the football players, but they're like the ones that are getting the most. They're basically the brutes.
Cam, you know about the conspiracy theory about the class photos, right? For the school yearbook photos or whatever.
Oh yeah, life touch.
Yeah, it's
Life
literally
Touch.
the same.
What a name!
It's
God
the same
damn.
company at all the schools, right? And it's owned by when you go all the way back.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah,
Is it?
exactly.
Yeah, it's like in the Epstein ring.
Like that whole
Dude,
group.
there's a new one now. Have you seen this where it's doing biometric data on the kids?
Shit. Holy
And
shit.
so the parent has to intentionally opt out to say like, don't get biometric data on my kid.
And I'm
Apparently
sure
they
the
changed their
parent
name.
knows what
They changed the name.
to what.
It's called Life Grope. They upgraded the systems.
Yeah.
Touch was not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can
dude.
Can we watch this real quick? I keep seeing it pop up this morning, and I'm so curious. I
What the
want
fuck
to
was
see.
Go ahead.
What
Go
the
ahead.
fuck was
Do your
that?
thing.
Have you seen this yet?
No, not.
I don't know. It seems stupid, but
First
they're
one
like,
was professional baseball game.
nothing will prepare you. I'm like, what? What's so crazy about that? I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Maybe it'll be stupid.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
No way.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's
This has to be a bad lip reading.
gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
Who is this lady?
O'er the ramparts we watched were so
I'll try not to laugh.
gallantly streaming, and the bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does
Try not to laugh.
that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wow.
Oh,
Maybe it's like one of those demoralization campaigns.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
Dude,
Did they not vet the people before they sing it?
I don't, dude. I'm thinking maybe it's a demoralization campaign.
You know who that sounded like? It sounded like Kathy. Yeah, like if Kathy was singing a song.
Kathy Mitchell.
I don't know who Kathy is.
It's just crazy, dude. Like, and you have the
You don't know
backup singers,
Kathy,
which they don't
bitch?
even work together. That was just so weird.
Kathy. Hey, it's your girl Kathy.
Oh, that Kathy?
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kathy.
Yeah, it did sound like Kathy. I know Kathy. How do I know Kathy? It did sound like you singing.
Mitch, did
Drake.
you see the human lobster?
I only saw the picture. No,
That's all
can
you
you
have to
can
see.
you show the audience, please?
What's up with PETA? It's like, you know, I know they do stuff like this, but this one seems a little different.
I was confused. PETA with FEMA.
They're the same. We put a human lobster on a plate outside Maine Lobster Fest to force people to see the victim behind the tradition. And everyone's looking at this picture.
Big booty lobster.
And all the comments are like, lobster tail is a delicacy. Let's call it what it is, cruelty. Leave animals off your plate.
Looks like they just used Claude to write that response.
Let's see what else.
Yeah,
Dip this
why?
bottom feeder in plenty of garlic butter, and I'm sure it would be just fine.
Oh man.
All the when I saw it at first, it was like a lot of comments like, "Yeah, that makes me want to eat it."
This guy with the red face.
And someone was like, "Is that a bucket of piss?" But it's just like, dude,
vegan.
what?
Right.
Dude,
What
it's
is
so
the
crazy,
message
though,
here exactly?
Because then you look at veganism, and it's like, how many animals get killed?
Oh,
Planting like an almond,
look at
you
this
know,
guy.
almond forest or whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody
the
said
comment-
too, they're like, "There's no way this person is vegan." This
Yeah,
woman,
there's no
No.
way they can.
that's
be.
not a
there's no
vegan woman.
No, definitely not. No.
Anyways, I thought that was pretty funny.
That's insane. Lobster is very good. Done right.
Here's
Like-
another one.
Yeah, I
guess.
think lobster rolls. You ever had a lobster roll?
Yeah, I think we had them with Drake that one time.
Did we?
Uh,
Oh, did you
Mitchell.
go? That was the best ones, but yeah, there's two types.
Yeah,
There's
no, I've had
a
like
cold one and
proper
a hot
lobster
one.
in Maine. Like that
Actually-
was like really good.
No, we Mitch, Cam,
Yes.
we went to a different lobster roll place with Mitch. That was
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah,
Was it
we
good?
went to that more like strip mall one.
Yeah.
That place we got them from on the way to your house when we. They
Yeah,
were
yeah.
not bad. Like they were
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good actually.
That's decent.
Pretty good.
Mitch, did you see this? I just wanted to find out if you saw this.
Then
What's gonna
go
happen?
away. What are you
Oh,
doing?
yeah.
What
No.
are you doing? Go away. You don't have any problem or what?
Can you make it big?
a problem. Then go. Then go.
People
Then go. What is your problem, mate? What's your problem, mate? Go.
doing noises.
Just go. It's my problem. It's not yours.
noises.
It's my problem. You are a stupid
What do you think is actually
person
gonna
right
happen
now.
here?
What? Then go.
Yeah, Mitch. What do you
Like,
what do you think?
I think he's live streaming, and so I think he has paid this person so he can get more views. But I think now in the video, what's going to happen is someone's going to throw a fist.
I thought the guy on the right is the one that's like harassing people or something.
My
And I thought
guess
that
is the guy in the purple
was trying to
shirt
get
is
him
a
to leave.
streamer. And my guess he's a streamer doing something for views.
Okay. All right, let's watch.
Go. You don't have any other problems. Yeah, call police. How the heck is that, man? Can you go away, please, now?
No.
Can you? Then stay here. I don't care. You can stay. Madonna, man. All right, that was a crazy one. Let the party begin. Ask me, man. Ask me. Wow. That refreshed Batman. Thanks for sharing around. That's for you, my lady. Beautiful. Ask me, man. Ask me. Oh, good. I'm ready for that. That's for you, my lady. Beautiful. That's for you, my lady. Beautiful. I'm getting pretty sick. Beautiful. Wow, thanks for sharing around. Wow, you look very great. That's for you, my lady. Beautiful. It's same. Thanks for those likes. Thanks for the roses, my lady. Beautiful. That refresh. All right, I got you. Don't worry.
It's like a system-induced Tourette's. They call it SIT, system-induced Tourette's.
Wow! I'm just ready for the action. Excuse me, sir. Can you please go? Thank you so much.
I'm working
thank you so
here.
much. Not obligated. Woo!
Hello,
I'm ready for the action.
Memorial.
Please, hey, can you go away now? Now you are, hey, can you now go away?
With me and is bothering everyone.
Guys, watch this stupid guy. Stupid guy.
Yeah.
What a stupid guy calling police.
There's a guy here.
I will come back, Chet.
Everyone.
Like, I'm just trying to make a living here, guys.
Yeah, what'd you think, Mitch?
It's crazy, dude. Like, people are sitting there just paying to watch the person do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
Yeah.
he's doing that because he's trying to make money, right? Like,
Yeah, in case anyone's unaware, because this was a while back, like maybe 50 episodes at least. Remember the Asian chick who'd be like, yummy, yummy, you know,
That was a
every time,
black
like,
woman.
yeah, a black woman.
oh, yeah, okay. She was talking kind of Asian, but anyway.
Yeah, I think that's just because of the meme.
Mitch
yeah.
doesn't see race. Only hears it.
Yeah, it's so sad. Like, what do you call that? It's not just streaming. It's like interactive streaming with emojis, but
Yeah, you know, at first I want to be like, this is so dumb that he's doing that. But also at the same time, it's like, but he's doing that because he wants money. You know,
and
it's
attention, I'm sure.
It's a
but
symptom, but it's a
Yeah.
symptom of the system.
Yeah.
You know,
But it's
a
like Tourette's,
byproduct of the
dude. It's
system.
like Tourette's.
It's like, you want to make money? Fucking dance. Dance like a little, like a, I don't know, a sim character or something, you know? All right. Well, I had some other stuff.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right. Yeah, I can just keep going. You guys let me just keep
You
going.
guys make this very difficult because I always got to make the title when it gets uploaded. So I'm like, what the
who makes
fuck
the
was
title?
that?
What
That's
the
why I'm
fuck
going to
is
title
that?
this one.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. So, I didn't send you the other ones. Oh, hold on. All right. If you have something for the moment, that's fine. I have to go find
I
where
don't think I
put
have
these.
anything. Yeah,
Okay.
you guys should see this group chat I have with Cam and Drake all week.
Mhm. Tell me about it. Tell me about the group chat. I'm really interested. Okay.
It could be anything. I open it up. It's some woman lobster. Next thing, it's like a mass shooting. Next thing, it's like men flooding the coast of Spain.
Yep.
Next thing's like
Okay.
some meme.
Oh, oof. Oh man. Okay, I found what I wanted to share with you guys. I found some of the things. So first of all, let me show you this one first. This one is this guy. I don't even know what country this guy's from, but I won't comment on it. You guys can just say whatever you think is going on here.
I've got some of the weirdest Chinese AI videos to share with you today. In these videos, there's always a foreigner breaking the rules, and then a Chinese person needs to come along and teach them a lesson.
这里是中国的地盘，轮不到你在这里撒野。在中国就要守中国的规矩。
Now, what do Chinese people actually think of these videos? Let's take a look at the comments. Some of these are incredible. Send the foreigners back to their ancestral homelands. The power of China is unstoppable. Teach those Americans a lesson. What's interesting is that there seems to be a bit of a generation gap. The uncles absolutely love this type of content. They're in every comment section cheering on every AI fight. I genuinely believe they think these videos are real. Meanwhile, young people find these videos embarrassing, cringy, and ridiculous. I love this one.
对不起，
I love how they're supposedly in India, and yet everyone's speaking Chinese with a thick Indian accent.
撞了人就先走。我就是中国人。
It seems that there are a few different formats for these videos, and the Indian ones are quite popular. This is probably my favorite part of the genre, because it's so far removed from reality. I've lived in China for years, and I've never seen foreigners behaving like this. But in these videos, they're always cutting lines, making trouble, and then getting their comeuppance.
大家都在排队，你凭什么动手推人？
我是美国人，我不想排队就不排队，你敢拦我？
在中国的土地上，没人能够撒野。
And there it is, another valuable lesson delivered by Chinese AI.
It's just teaching
Anyway,
the
I hope
Chinese
you enjoyed
people.
these videos. Personally, I think they're absolutely ridiculous, but I think that's what makes them so.
It's like reinforcing the whole Chinese thing.
Dude,
within
now
them.
imagine there's like another layer of the psyop where, you know, like all the comments. I like how he goes, let's see what the Chinese think about this. Let's read the comments.
Yeah.
Instead of like actually talking to a Chinese person. So then it's like, you don't know if it's then bots in the comments.
True.
Then this guy, watch this guy be like getting paid off by the Chinese government to be a white guy commenting on it. There's layers.
Oh, that's
Fog
next
of
level.
War. There's some fog of war type shit.
He's actually Chinese. It's AI generated.
Yeah, he's actually Chinese. He's AI generated.
He looks like he's AI generated. I don't know, but that's what I was thinking. But
There has to be
also-
vocab for this. We need to invent this vocab of like the multi-layered psyop fog of war. There's got to be a word for it.
Psyslop.
Psyslop.
Damn!
Psyslop. That was
See, if I ever need a word
good.
invented, I just ask Cameron on the live stream and there it is.
No, but what I find interesting about it is it's like fomenting the same racism.
Yeah.
You know, like on X, like Elon Musk and all that. Like, you know, Elon's talking shit about what's the guy? Sneeko.
Dude,
He
did you
needs to
see
be
that?
deported?
Did you see
know?
that thing Elon posted
What did he post?
about the the Spain invasion thing? It must be some movie from some clip from some movie, but it's like all these people like coming over the wall. They kind of look like zombies, but then it's like military and they're like shooting at them, and it's
World
so
War
it-
Z.
World War Z.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. And he's like live footage from Spain. He's like making a joke, but it's like that's a little bit far when you now have like
Do you know
assault rifles.
Do you know what
The Muffin
wall
Man?
those zombies are trying to climb?
Oh no! What wall
Madrid?
is it?
Look it up.
Greg, can
Wall
you do it? I'm eating a
in
pancake right now.
World War Z. Okay, it is the Jerusalem Wall. Oh, why are they trying to climb that wall?
Are you serious?
Well,
Keith, why would they
isn't
be
that
trying to
interesting?
climb that
Right?
wall?
Isn't that
Yeah.
interesting symbolism?
Wow.
They're like these zombies are trying to climb over the walls, and they're like get them back and shooting them and all this stuff. I'm like, it's like Nazi level propaganda.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. I have another one for you here. This one is less funny. It's more like about robotics and stuff, but check this out. So
Oh yeah,
did you see this? Tau Robotics launches $30 humanoid home cleaning in San Francisco.
$30 an hour.
Keith, $30 though. Like, how long does it take for to clean your home?
It takes a long time for it to wipe a table.
8 hours.
8 hours to wipe a table.
8 hours. There you go. So here you got this little guy.
I
jumping
just
out-
imagine it's Kai Cenat, like
right? Like it almost seems like there's somebody in there, like
totally. It's like a person like operating it.
like a little person in there. He's just, all right, going to work.
You got my lunchbox.
Here we go.
Why does it
Oh,
have clothes?
another
why does it
one.
have clothing on?
Yeah, that's a good question. But maybe, okay, imagine this. What if it's actually somebody is in there? Like, as
Inside
in,
of it?
no. Somebody is in a room in a warehouse, maybe like 20
Teleoperate-
somebody's.
It says that.
It is,
Oh, they're
it's- That
teleoperated.
is what it is.
Oh,
It's
shit.
teleoperation. with
Until you
better
get enough data,
economics.
and then it can actually do it.
Oh, shit. How much do you think that person
From
gets paid?
anywhere
If-
in the world, dude. Like,
if
so you've
it's-
got some random like third world guy like in your house.
Wow.
From the inside.
Wow. Okay. So yeah. Okay.
You
That
come
makes
home,
sense
he's
now.
like groping your wife.
$30 an hour.
I didn't
You
pay
pay.
for that.
You
I
pay
am
$30 an
cleaning your
hour.
breasts. Your breasts are looking dirty. You remind me of a lobster. I am just taking out the old lobster meat. You're not
Okay.
eating this, are you?
So there's, let's say, you're paying $30 an hour. They pay that guy $5 an hour because
This
that's
person's
good
house
pay
is already
for
clean.
them. Pretty much, but it's a demo. You know, you gotta.
Yeah.
Elon, you can
Chelsea.
have Elon come and clean your
Wow.
house.
Wait. Let's look at this. Chelsea. Kitchens and bathrooms are my strong suit. Sinks, counters, mirrors. I work through a room the same way every time. Elon, recurring weekly visits across the mission. Okay, after a few cleanings. Tony. So it's like you've got a profile. Dude, this is wild. You've got a profile
Who
on
owns it?
here. You're a cleaner. You've got a profile and you operate a specific robot. Like you're that robot. Like my job is I'm a robot that cleans floors.
I don't know who owns Tao.
It's a apparently San Francisco-based company.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Keith, why don't you try this out? Tell us how it goes.
Yeah, can you live stream with it, Keith?
Dude.
All right. Let's see. what
Butcher my
else.
chicken.
Butcher
How
my
is that
chicken.
cheaper than paying somebody to go do it?
Well, you are paying.
Oh,
somebody.
because
You're paying somebody in the third world.
they're $150 an hour for somebody who lives in San Francisco.
Right.
But you could pay someone in the third world to clean your.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
we don't even.
And then
need the
eventually
immigrants
they
to
just
come
train
here
it
anymore.
enough. So yeah, then
Dude,
you can just
I think
fire
we
them.
just solved the immigration problem, while also solving the problem of all the great food that they make.
That's a good.
What if in the future there's going to be like a Chinatown or like India Town or something, and it's a little India, and it's all just teleoperated Indian robots.
Wow.
Making like curry and
Hell yeah.
what's it called?
That would allow you to get around the H-1B visa thing too.
Yeah. Yeah. Because then you don't have them. Like you don't have to smell them.
See them. Yes.
Yeah. Any of those things. They're. You know what it's like? Remember in Diamond Age, right? Or Primer,
The
right?
Rads. What do they call them?
What?
There's like a name. They're like the Rad. Something Rad.
I don't know what
What's
you're
it
talking
called? Katie,
I don't
don't you remember?
I don't remember.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about the people.
The actress.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Although that is a good point. That is a good point.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
No, that is not what I'm talking about. I was talking about specifically when they go to this like enclave that's like really like rich people live there, but then all the servants come and work there, and then when they're done working they leave. They're not supposed to stay there, right? That's what it's like, right?
Raptors.
Oh yeah.
Raptors. Yeah.
Reactive actors.
Did you guys see this thing with Google releasing some AI for their satellite images? What the fuck was that about?
Yeah, I talked about it on the stream. I don't know if you
Yeah,
heard
they
that
merged
part.
Nano Banana.
No, I was
when we were doing all that
Google
Google searching and stuff, Google Maps.
Yeah.
And then there was something about they allowing you to do AI generated stuff, and then they shut it down.
Yeah.
Imagine the moment they launch it, they're like, okay, let's go to Ceuta, Spain, and generate images of thousands of military-age men invading.
There you go.
Or they're like, let's go see what people are creating in New York, in Manhattan.
What are they creating?
You didn't see it?
Yeah. I did see.
Did you see what they did on
I did
Epstein
see it.
Island?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Peter
Yeah, I
Thiel
did
hanging
see
out.
People were making stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
fucked up.
Wow.
Dude, people.
Why even?
I don't understand what the point of it
Right,
was,
like,
other than
what
to
was the
sow
point?
confusion. Yeah.
Marketing
Yeah.
stunt.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Marketing stunt.
I have this other one. This one is an interview of Elon Musk. It's one of these guys who's like posting something crazy that some tech billionaire said every day. Check this out.
I'll be back.
To be some of the worst advice I've ever heard.
If you want to have a good time or like make people really laugh at a party, you can use Grok and you can say, do a vulgar roast of someone. And Grok is it's gonna be an epic vulgar roast. You can even say, like, take a picture of, like, make a vulgar roast of this person based on their appearance of people at the party, and then keep saying, no, make it even more vulgar. Use forbidden words. Even more, and just keep repeating, even more vulgar. Eventually, it's like, holy fuck, it's like, I mean, it's trying to jam a rocket up your ass, like, and have it explode.
This has to be some of the worst advice I've.
So, some advice for you, Mitchell, for the next party that you do.
Yeah, that's what I want to do at parties. Just roast each other.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
do a vulgar roast.
Do a vulgar roast of Elon's speech.
Make it even more vulgar.
Dude, I can't tell with Elon. I can't tell what that guy's operating from.
Okay, so here's one from NPR that I thought was really interesting. This one I find interesting because they're saying that the problem is not screens, actually. Did you know that the problem with kids in school is not screens?
A little bit controversial because you think that this whole idea that, childhood has been robbed by smartphones and social media is not correct. What is your perspective?
It's clear that parents and adults want less of technology in their children's lives, and that's perfectly understandable. But they're being told to do that based on this idea that the science is saying that social media and screen time is harmful to their mental health. And there's just a massive gap. That's not what the science says to date. Even experimental data where we randomize people to give up their devices doesn't tell a compelling story that we will get big benefits.
Okay, so if I'm a parent and I'm like, I thought that if I just say like no smartphone till you're 16, if you're telling me that that's not the solution, then what should I be doing? Because I am worried about my kids.
Broaden out and start to ask, so is my child sleeping? Do they have friends? Do they seem happy, right? Is there, things that they're doing that they enjoy in their lives? And if those things aren't happening, let's start to tackle what's happening there. And let's start to think about whether or not the phone might be playing a role in, causing them to spend too much time and miss out on opportunities for sports or to be together with friends. And that's a more kind of productive place to be in. The other thing, and this happens all the time, this is long before phones, is when young people reach adolescence, lots of things change. And the way that we monitor them and restrict them has to change because we can no longer control everything, right? We have to rely on them to tell us what they're doing, who they're with, right? What things are worrying them, if they see anything that's upsetting. But the online world where they spend a lot of their time, that's another setting where we need to start asking questions about, curious, what they're doing. Maybe sometimes going into those spaces with them, right? Following them on those accounts or being playful in those spaces is a good place to start. If we really wanted to improve the internet and make it a safer place for everyone, there is
the best.
Wait, what does it say? There is a group we should kick off?
Yes, this is the best part.
Oh,
It's a group we should kick off, right? And it's a group that spreads the most misinformation. It's the group that when we look at sextortion and all types of harms online are responsible as perpetrators.
Men.
And it is a group with the absolute worst mental health in America. And that is adult men, right? And now I say that and people go, oh, that's, of course, that's wild. We would never kick adult men off the internet, but we're fine with turning to young people who are going to grow up in a digital world who need these skills and saying, oh, we'll fix the internet by kicking them off.
Right. What do you guys think about that?
What the fuck did I just
What is a
watch?
man?
Yeah.
Define
Hit
it
her
for
with
me
that.
first.
Hold on, let me share some of the comments on this thing because when I saw this, I was like, "What the heck?" Right? The comments: more propaganda from the left. Okay, all right. This one says, "Every warning sign she mentioned: not sleeping, not doing activities, not having friends outside of social media, not being active, are all symptoms of phone use." This one says, "I'm a middle school teacher of 15 years. I have a front row seat to the deterioration of their brains. When I started, about 75% of the kids in my classes could focus. Now I'm lucky if I get about 3 who can look at me consistently.
Wow.
High school art teacher of 8 years, based on my experience with students. Everybody's like, I think these are all people.
It's like, this is not what the science says.
Right.
But we did randomized control with random adults, and they didn't show any difference. It's like
right. But
okay, if it comes down to common sense versus science, I'm gonna trust common sense.
And the reason why I'm pointing out the comments, because the comments are like, they're all teachers, which are generally left leaning.
Yeah.
You know, generally speaking, they're mostly like, you know, oh, they'd be fans of NPR and whatever they're doing. And now even the NPR propaganda is not working on them. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It sounds like this is my guess. That lady is a single lady, and she's desperate for money because times are tough. And so she goes into ChatGPT. She's like, give me a controversial take. And it's like, screen time isn't bad. She's like, okay, I could run with this. Publishes a book, does the whole speaking tour.
Yeah.
She's buddy with someone at NPR, gets the interview spot to get a more attention. But now it starts to backfire even more. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That was silly.
I think you just debunked the whole thing.
But like you said, Cam, what is a man? Like imagine the interviewer's like, yeah, but
she's like, right, but and I agree, and we should define what is a man. What is a man? What is an adult man?
You know, someone who identifies as an adult man.
Okay, so I identify as a woman now, so I can be on the internet.
Yes, of course.
It's like, what do you think all the men are going to do? Okay, so you find a way to somehow cut off all men from the internet. Okay, what are they going to do? Just think about what they've done?
Dude,
it's like, put them in a timeout.
We'd have a man's internet.
I think she's working with this guy. Because, you know, these seem to go hand in hand. This guy says, cool use case of ChatGPT work I heard last night. Connect your family calendars and explain your kids' interests. Every morning for the drive to school, have it make a podcast that talks about one kid's soccer game that afternoon, one kid's upcoming birthday, some news, etc.
I like the comment below. What if you just talk to your children? Dude, it's like Sam's like, please give us more data.
So Sam almost gonna do that? Is that what he's saying?
I think he just wants you to like tell ChatGPT every facet of your life.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
Oh, well, dude, I remember like 2 weeks ago, I went on there to just research something, and then a notification pops up is like, ChatGPT can now connect your finances, log into your bank account. People are gonna do it. People suck at fucking budgeting and all that. They're like, oh, okay, I'll go on.
Cam, weren't you talking about that cold wallet thing?
Yeah. Did you hear about this, Mitch?
I saw it. Yeah. Can you explain it for anyone who doesn't know what a cold wallet is? Because my
Can you
guess
pull up
is...
a picture, Drake? Oh, it's called Cold Card, I think.
Cold.
So it's like, here's my understanding is with crypto, you can either buy your crypto and there's kind of like, you have an IOU, so you don't actually own the crypto. And then there's a version where you kind of officially own your Bitcoin or whatever. It's called like cold storage, which it somehow put it on like a fucking card or something.
I think it's like their key.
Yeah. So it's like the apparently, if you actually want to own your Bitcoin, kind of like if you had gold, right? You could hire one of these companies, the fucking Tucker Carlson show, be like, I buy gold. If you really just
you don't really own the gold itself.
Yeah.
It's like
versus you actually have gold in your.
Isn't that ironic though? They're like, we got to get rid of this fractional reserve bank. We got to get back to gold, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna keep all my gold in this vault, and they're gonna give me an IOU on the vault, on the gold. And you're like, are you just reinventing banks from first principles?
Yeah. So apparently now this cold, the one that's apparently more safe, that's the context for this. So I don't really know what happened though.
So they have these their wallets that hold your key, I guess, and they're air gapped, which means they don't connect to the internet. But it can connect to devices through like a SD card. You can take the information off, or also Bluetooth, I think, in some cases. I still don't understand how they actually did it.
It says nearly 1,200 cold wallets. Jesus. Say that 3 times fast.
Oh my God. Yeah, Cold Card's probably the brand.
Cold wallets drained, and $70 million in Bitcoin stolen in just 41 minutes. Yet the culprit never had access to the devices, recovery phrases, or victims' computers. He simply managed to reconstruct their seeds. On July 30th, an individual stole 1,082.65 Bitcoin, or about $70 million, from 1,196 cold card wallets. The funds were transferred in several batches to 4 addresses, an attack carried out entirely offline. He didn't need physical access to the devices, as the issue stemmed from how certain seeds had been generated. A flaw in certain versions of the cold card firmware with seeds that were far too predictable.
Oh. It says, yeah, that did that firmware part.
The firmware was supposed to use a hardware random number generator. That's your problem right there. Due to a misconfiguration, some devices used a software generator based in part on the chip's serial number and data tied to its internal clock. This information seemed random, but could in fact be reproduced or limited to a much smaller number of possibilities. The attacker could generate millions of candidate seeds on his own machines, then calculate the associated Bitcoin addresses. When a match was found, he obtained the same private key as the owner and could sign a valid transaction. The drained wallets used multiple Bitcoin address formats, primarily native SegWit? I don't know. Several generations of cold card could be affected, including MK2, MK3, 4, 5, and Q, depending on the firmware used at the time of seed creation. The attacker left a trace by using a paid account with a blockchain data provider to check addresses during his attack. So they could get their money back, huh?
Probably not.
The recorded queries would precisely match the number, order, and timing of the drained wallets. This information would have been forwarded to the authorities. Okay. So that's
crazy.
That's what's going
Cold
on there.
card confirms it.
I saw people like lost like $1 million in some cases because they had like $1 million worth of Bitcoin stored on these things. They're just storing the seed phrase, which I don't understand how the whole thing works, but I guess it's like you have a seed that you use to authenticate a transaction. And so you have to store that information.
Why wouldn't you just keep that on like a USB? Like if you're gonna have this cold card wallet that you're gonna walk around with or whatever, why not just have a USB with your wallet information kept in
The
a safe?
USB could get hacked very easily.
We have to
wouldn't
put
it?
it into a computer though, right?
You'd have to have the USB physically. This guy was able to get thousands of cold card wallets without even seeing their devices, let alone having them physically.
I guess it's in how that seed is generated.
Right.
But what I'm saying is like a USB is like, okay, this is the wallet, whatever, and then you just keep it in your safe when you're not using it. Anyway.
Yeah, and it just shows people even more how like fickle the money system is, even with the alternates.
Yeah, people were saying like they had all their savings, their funds for their kids' future, all this stuff, and then it's just like gone. So it you know, not to get too pontifical about it, but it's like it just shows like, you know, that thing we were talking about the other day about just like the secret mind, keeping secrets and that stuff, and it's like getting to the point where you can't keep secrets anymore. You see what I'm saying? You can't keep these things secret. And it's always said to keep it off all tech because if you get hacked like this, it'll be available. Yeah, exactly. But so even if you were to put on a USB, if you put that USB into a computer to get your number, there could potentially be a point where it's hacked, right? So the idea was that you had it on a device that would never connect. You could access it, you could see it, right? But it was never be able to connect to any internet. So yeah, you could just put it on a piece of paper.
I see. Okay.
You would think just put it in a safe on a piece of paper.
Kids can't write these days. They don't know how to put pen and paper together.
Here's a cool article I was reading this morning on the Destiny website. It's called Debt Money System. But it explains this point really well. If someone asks, like, can't I just attract a bunch of money, win the lottery? I used law of attraction before. Also, why would I place myself here to just lose it all? Because people are asking, like, I'm stuck. Basically, like, I'm stuck with money. I'm in all this debt. I don't know how to get out. And Bernard's point is, like, you've done this to show yourself, like to give yourself a reason to actually stand up and change it. And he said, I've been saying this is enough for 3 years now, but things are just getting worse. Do I have to wait till 2012 when the deception is gone? He says 2012 is not real. See the video. You're going to have to stand up and direct your world. If you win the lotto, just in a little while, you will lose it all again and be in debt again. So what is the point? Same cycles repeating. Find a reason in your situation for you to stand up and change your world. A change that makes sure it does not return to this experience you are in now. To do this, the world and experience like what you have now must change for everyone, even the ones not yet in your experience. Thus, the problem must be understood and a solution placed and lived. I mean, this is what we've been saying, but I thought it was so nice and succinct of like, this is the reason. Because I talked to so many people. They're like, I'm in debt here. I have this problem. I have this problem. It's like, you're going to have to now, like Bernard said, like place it as this is my reason why I'm going to fucking stand up. Because none are free until all are free.
I was talking to someone the other day, and we got onto the topic of like, what is the point of this process? And I was trying to support them to like really look at it further. Because initially they're like, well, it's like to better yourself, right? And I'm like, I don't disagree per se, but what does that mean? According to what? And I think
better
the
yourself
real,
to what outcome?
and yeah, exactly. I think the real key point that people are not realizing is it's not about just you becoming better. It's about actually change the system for everybody, for yourself and everyone, so that we can solve all of these problems. That's the point of the process. It's not
it's
just
like, why
to
do you
make
want
your
to better
life
yourself?
better.
Why do you want to better yourself in the first place? It's like, if you actually really look at it, it's because, yeah, we live in a fucked up trap of a system. It's all trapped. But what's really cool is as you stand up, it's like in Destiny how they talk about your life force is suppressed by your mind. But when you start to realize that you can then remove the suppression, you can always find a way through. But you have to do it in self-honesty. Like, you can't bullshit the process. So, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I think
it's actually really
that's where
cool.
people find themselves more trapped, is because they were just trying to only figure out a way to improve their life, not like, no, that's not the point. The point is to change the system. I have to stand up and I have to get other people to see that.
Reminds me of way back in the day, Drake, one of the hangouts. This was like maybe in the first 10 hangouts we did. We were having a conversation. I remember I was on the roof of my apartment. We were talking about it. And the very first principle of what's best for all, one of the words in there is that is the word consider. It's like you really have to consider what is best for all. Yeah. We were talking about that. Like, can you actually consider if you don't have the vocabulary?
Right.
But you can't. It's why the education is essential to the process. It's like, as much as you want to feel like I am considering best for all, unless you actually can really understand how the system works, you can't really consider and then do what's best for all. It's just not possible.
It's a good point also in terms of like the AI alignment. And that's kind of what I've been trying to say before, which is like, well, we'll make sure that AI values human life. And I'm like, can it actually consider life equally like that? Is that, do humans do that? How are we going to make sure the AI does it if we're not doing that actually?
Right.
It's like, even if you built, like, take it to the extreme. You're like, okay, we just build an AI that is, and the only data in it is the articles from the Destiny material. Even then, it's like, it would still have to be interpreted by humans.
So you just want the AI to control everybody.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't actually
You just want a
make
god. You
sense.
just want a dictator.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to outsource responsibility.
No, that point that you made, Mitch, is so important, because when you, okay, think about it in these terms. What is empathy even? Right? Isn't empathy the ability to put yourself in the shoes of somebody else and be able to perceive, how would they experience this? And if I were in that position, how would I like that? Right? And yet, how many people today can't even do that? They can't even perceive things from another perspective. It's like, and I don't even think that it's that they're unwilling in the sense that they don't want to. It's that they're unable to, right? That they're not thinking of anybody other than themselves. That's all they can think of. And it's not, and again, it's because they have such a limited view of the world. I was reading
I mean, that is what consciousness is.
it is. Oh. Here's a great EQOF audio for anybody who's listening to this. If you're listening to this, go find this EQOF audio. It's called I gotta sort through 500 tabs and then I might be able to find it.
Drake never closes his tabs, by the way.
I never
He's got
close a
stuff in there
tab.
from before COVID.
I do. You think that's a joke? Gotta
at least use one tab. I'm
I
surprised your
did.
internet has such a good, clear connection.
I
He's
know,
got like
right?
501 tabs open.
If I have like too many tabs open, I'm glitchy over here.
Drake has a supercomputer.
I have a supercomputer. I can't find the tab. I must have closed it actually. I'm sorry, guys. It's the one tab
It's
that I
not like
closed.
you.
Huh?
It's not like you.
Drake, just use
I
your
know.
memory. What is it?
It was demons. Hang on. I can find it.
What was the word? Was there like a word?
I can tell you what it was. I'm just looking for what was the tab, or what was the.
We'll just crowdsource it.
the
If you tell us what
audio.
it is, everybody, they'll find it.
They'll find it. You
Yeah.
think they'll find it?
Yeah.
I think the group is at that point now.
Okay, so I'll tell you what it was about. It was something about demons. Oh, a demon's vocabulary of the mind and body, part 24. There it is.
Okay.
All right, so go check that one out. It's really good.
Okay.
But I'll give you like a cool takeaway from it that I got. It's a quick listen. But in that audio, they're saying the more that you expand your vocabulary, the more that you basically the more words you know, but like actually know, not just have a feeling about or an image or whatever, but the more words that you expand in your vocabulary, the more physical you become. Because as you expand your vocabulary, then your mind has less. Think about this, consider this. You know, when you kind of think you know a word, right? You kind of think you know a word, or you have a feeling about a word, but you don't actually know. What's actually going on there is you're making up something based on like how that word sounds or feels, or there's an image that was impulsed into you from when you were young, and you're just like going based on that. And so that means inherently you're in the mind. You're in an illusion. You're participating in an illusion. But then as you integrate more words, expand your vocabulary, then the mind has less of doing that with all the words that you know. So then now you're basically forced. I think this is really cool. But you're forced to kind of be here and be like, a lot of shit sucks actually.
Yeah, now I see what's happening.
Yeah. because you can't hide behind the illusion of positive thinking, and I don't know much about the world. You know how they say ignorance is bliss, right? It's not, but you just don't know anything. So you don't know what you should be aware of.
Just reverse it.
Yeah. Bliss is ignorance. There you go. Nice.
That's
Yeah.
the only way that you can be in bliss, is if you're ignorant to what's happening.
It's because you don't have situational awareness. And then what happens is your fun gets tanked. Boom. Yeah, so anyway, that's a really good one. Everyone should go check out.
That was cool.
Was there something else that you were saying, Mitch?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, there was something else. Something else that you said that triggered something in me.
Ooh.
That I was
Good old Drake trigger.
No. Just triggered to remember this thing.
I know. That's what I mean by trigger. What's your
yeah.
definition of trigger?
Yeah, that's my
Yeah, what are you
definition of
talking about? Oh, I got one.
trigger. Okay, so when we were talking on Friday, we were talking about do you remember what article we read or what blog we read, Cam? But it was like
215 or something.
Yeah, okay. Creation's Journey to Life, 215 or something like that, somewhere around there. But
About ascension.
Bernard makes this point, which I really love. And I don't think I understood this, or it didn't quite hit me the way that it hit me this time, you know? I love when that happens, right? But it was this point of you can't just go out there. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but you can't just go out there and expect that the world's going to be best for all, that it's just going to happen. It would literally be against all odds. It has to be against all odds because basically you have to prove that you are directing yourself to do what is best for all. Because if you didn't, if it could just happen on its own, it would prove nothing.
No, because the world it's not like you just showed up here and, oh, that's not fair. This world's not best for all. It's the product of all of us.
Mm-hmm.
We're not just showing up here as victims. Like, what we see on Earth is what we have created.
Mm-hmm.
So it's against all odds because we have to change. That's the point.
Yeah.
It's like people are thinking that like they're innocent in the point, and it's not the case. It's a reflection of who we are.
That's a great clarification. Yeah.
Yeah. So there can't be a God that saves you because that's what we have here on Earth. What we're experiencing is what we've created.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. There is this idea of like this idea that you could be quote unquote innocent because you didn't know any better. But even that is like we all actually do know what we're participating in, even if it's on some unconscious level, but we're like stuffing it down, you know, like
It was like me with the toad venom thing. It's like, you still know something's off. You still know something's off.
Well, you know what it's like? It's like that the whole thing with I forget who said it, but it was kind of like, you know, if it's like some Christian event or proselytizer, and they're like, you know, Jesus came and died for your sins. You have to believe in Jesus or you go to hell. And then you're like, yeah, but what about these people who never learned about him? Like, are they going to be punished and sent to hell? And it's like, well, no, because they didn't know. It's like, well, then why the fuck are you telling me?
Right.
It's like, yeah, but now I did tell you. And now
Yeah.
you're responsible. So it's
Right.
kind of like that. It's like, yeah, in some way you could say some people don't know, but they're still here, still accepting the world as it is. They may not realize the whole point, but that's why you have to go share with them. So because otherwise nothing's going to change. It doesn't matter if you're innocent.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
The difference is it's like in that whole Jesus story, it's like either I can go to heaven or not.
Yeah.
And whether I go to heaven or not doesn't affect you.
Because there's a God in the story.
Right. God equals somebody else takes responsibility.
Right. That's not going to happen in this case.
Right.
So whether a person's innocent or not, the reality is still going to be the way it is.
Yes.
So they're fucked. So you actually have an obligation to help the innocent person.
Yes. Whether they're innocent or not. And I know why you're bringing that up, because what I was about to say was I was about to say, like, you know, you can't say you're innocent. Or maybe you might be able to say you're innocent because you didn't know better about like Destiny or TT or whatever, right? But now you do know. And so when you die, you can't say, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I just had no idea about this best for all thing. I just wasn't aware. No, you fucking know now.
And if you
right?
weren't, then when you die, you find out and you say, why didn't someone tell me?
Right.
Your house is on fire. Okay. There's a bunch of people who didn't have anything to do with starting it.
Yes.
It's still burning down. You need their help to put it out. And if they don't help you, they suffer too.
Right.
And you say, yeah, but they're innocent. That shouldn't happen to them. But it's like irrelevant.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I didn't start the fire. Okay, fine. But my house is on fire. I would like to fucking know.
Right.
And be able to put it out. Get a chance.
But
to
now
put it
you're
out.
giving me the responsibility to do it.
Oh,
So
now
you have an
you just told
opportunity
me
to
my
change
house
it.
is on fire? You asshole.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm just done here, guys.
Yeah, that's a callback to a stream that he did last night that nobody else on here.
You know what? Just let him talk.
Maybe
So
Owen.
I
gets that.
do actually have to jump because I'm
okay.
doing
All right.
an
Well,
install with somebody, so I'm helping somebody.
Okay.
Get
See
on
you, Mitchell.
board. All right. Yeah,
Bye,
I'll see you
buddy.
guys on the Self Leaders call.
Okay.
See ya. See ya, Yud.
Yuddy, my buddy.
Yuddy, my buddy. I got two other things to show you that I think you'll like. This one is a little comic. It says, "We must stop using paper to save our trees. Buy our screens for reading and writing and save our beautiful planet." And then now that everyone has a screen, we must cut down the forest for data centers. It's all for you, the people. Pretty accurate.
Why are they acting like they're cutting down forests for data centers? It's like, no, I'm like seeing it happen.
Yeah. And then here's the other one. Oh man. This is therapy in the very near future.
You've been feeling since our therapy session last week? Honestly, I've kind of still been stuck in a rut a little bit. Have you tried getting more volume in your hair? No. Do you think that would help me feel better? Your hair will be feeling great. With Blue Goo shampoo, you're gonna leave the house with nourished hair strands and soft scalp every time you do that. I don't really leave the house much anymore. You don't even have to leave the house. You can order Blue Goo shampoo online and get 20% off right now, delivered to your door. And then I'm gonna feel something. I personally love the citrus pine scent. I have 4 bottles in my house right now all the time. You don't need that much. I can't get enough of all this volume in my hair. Thanks to Blue Goo shampoo, and it's 20% off right now with code LONELY. Are you reading off of that paper? Yes, I'm doing an ad read. You signed up for therapy with ads. Oh, well, can you tell me when you're doing that? I thought that was part of the therapy. Do you want to upgrade to premium ad-free therapy? No, this is fine. I just got confused. I still have 2 more after this, so please just let me get through them. Okay, sorry.
I'm Chris
Yeah, seriously. There are some videos where you can't tell when they go into an ad. You only realize after a minute or so, and you're like, "Oh, dude, what the fuck?" Because like they'll be like ending the segment. They'll be like ending the segment of what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Leading into something. You're like, okay, and then suddenly it becomes an ad, and you're like, dude.
Candace does it really well. She does it really well. She's like, guys. So you know how we've been talking about Tyler Robinson and all the acne on his face. Well, I hate acne.
Oh my god.
So try Mimi skincare. I've been using Mimi skincare for.
The thing I don't ever know is like, do they really use the stuff?
No, they don't fucking use that stuff.
Isn't that just lying?
Yes. Yes. But they get the stuff for free, and then they're like, oh, this is cool. Let me. All right, I used it. All right, yeah, it's nice. And then they get paid to say that they used it. So otherwise, how would they continue doing the thing that they do?
I showed this on one of the streams, but I thought we could show it here in case people didn't see it.
Okay.
This whole thing, this post by the Department of War.
Oh, yeah.
GenAI.mil, which I don't even know what that is. Oops, I didn't mean to stop
military.
sharing. Hold on. I'm not authorized to view it.
Oh.
Am I on
you
the
don't
list
have
just
a-
for clicking the link? Why did they share the fucking...
That's a
What the
Trojan
hell,
horse.
man?
It's on your. it's on your
Okay,
thing
well,
now.
anyways. So they just had some thing, 4-day task force built over 20 custom AI agents to sailors, automating heavy cognitive burdens on the watch floor. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, but check out these pictures, right? So they're all doing a little meeting and stuff, and this one is crazy. You probably can't see it. Open image as a new tab. Let's see if I can share this tab instead. Let me see if I can. Oh, yes, I can.
Enhance. No, scroll down. Oh, you really zoomed in there. Okay, to the right. There you go. Let's get
Hey,
some work
Brandon,
done.
let's get some work done. And it says, I need help building an agent to create a war. There's a document attached called war.doc. Like, And I was like, is this a joke? Is it they're trolling people to get attention to it? Why do they even care if anybody sees this post?
I don't know why.
It's so weird.
You know what's really interesting is the screen behind the laptop is off. You know, the monitor, it's off. It's just him on a laptop. They could have put anything on there. Like literally anything. You know, like I'm saying they staged a photo.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
not
they
his
put
desk.
the laptop there in front of the monitor. I see.
What the fuck? Why did they do that?
And they're like, do a prompt. And he's like, all right, help me create a war.
Also, wait, could you pull that back up? Do you still have it?
Yeah.
Because if you go to the other photos, the guy who's talking.
This one?
Yeah. Okay. Look at that stance.
Yeah.
You were in a military school.
Yeah.
Would that be an acceptable or I don't even know.
I mean, the thing is,
would you expect somebody who's giving a presentation in the military, who's, you know, supposedly high ranking or whatever, I don't know, to be standing like this?
Let's see. Oops, that's not what I'm. Wait, what? What happened here?
You got in? Or the gen? No,
Open
no,
image in new tab. Oh, okay, never mind. I see what happened. Share this tab instead. Oh, there it is. I was trying to find his rank. It's on there. He's a captain, so it's not super high ranking, but he's an officer.
Okay, he's an officer.
The thing is, how can I explain it?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to ask, and you're not supposed to tell.
Yeah, well, it's, you know, you see a formality. There is formality, but then there's also like your working environment where it's not quite as formal as you imagine. There's times where it's very formal, but you can be like very formal with something, and then in a different with someone, and then in a different context, it's like pretty informal. It's hard to explain. So, yeah, I understand your point, but and also it's like you're talking about like this is probably just they're not like
they're not
fighters.
going to combat. Yeah,
exactly. They're so it's probably some information something. So there's a little difference. Yeah, that's not surprising to me. It's kind of informal-ish.
Okay. All right. I thought I'd ask. I was curious.
It's good that you asked and that I told. There's other things you can ask about, but I can't tell.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for later.
Do you remember we talked about that school teacher robot?
Oh yeah. Share that. Tell me about the school teacher robot.
Let me look it up because I have like a screenshot I need to share. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, we got it. Here we go.
Okay.
At a school in New York, a humanoid robot will begin teaching classes. She speaks with a local Western accent.
Okay.
A local Western accent in New York?
Western.
What does that
New
even
York.
mean? Huh?
Western New York, because you know New York is like, you know.
I make emotional connections by learning your preferences, remembering past conversations with our custom memory system, and responding in ways that feel personal and consistent over time, kind of like a very attentive friend with patch notes.
Her mouth moving is very weird. So
It's
I remember
not
I made a
like-
joke about this looks like a sex robot.
Yeah.
It says a school has paused plans to introduce a robot teacher called Sally after parents discovered the company also makes sex robots.
The kids are like, is this AI anatomically correct? It is.
How come I saw my daddy hanging out with this robot?
My daddy was hanging out with the teacher, the robot teacher.
Let's see. Let's look at their website. Realbotics.
Oh boy.
What is all of this? Their stock?
I guess they want you to invest.
It's not really the. It's like a weird website. How much does the robot girlfriend cost?
175,000.
Jeez.
How lonely do you have to be?
A full body robot. You can get just the head for 10,000.
Why?
You know why. They have a they have an Instagram. Straight backs. Arya, your human-like companion. Oh, that does not look human. What?
That's why they said human-like.
True. Brian
Made in the
Bieber.
image.
Oh, here she is, fully clothed.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wait,
Wow.
what? Our humanoid robots commercial strategy and NASDAQ transaction. It's like not even about the robot, is it?
It's about the
AI is leaving the screen and entering the classroom. Realbotics to deploy first of its kind humanoid robot and AI teacher's assistant.
That image looks like it was generated by AI. She doesn't actually.
They just had her stand there. Like,
Yeah.
okay, put her hand on the door.
Yeah.
Why does she have a book? And a purse? What does she need a purse for?
For her other parts.
Bringing AI into the learning experience. Let's see what they
What
say.
we're looking to revolutionize is how robots and AI are used in the educational space. Now, when I went to high school, there was shop class, which was like saws, drills, woodworking stuff. What we're trying to create is a product that can go into the school, which instead of working with those types of tools, which are still very important in society, but teaching students how to build a robot. So it's going to be a robotic tabletop head with servos, electronics, and everything else that students can build. I'll show you another example here. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to pull up another version of Arya. And this one is meant for the educational delivery. This is about equalizing educational delivery for students so that they can access their lessons at home later in a very cost-effective means. We can deliver this avatar for $5 a month where students can get as much tutoring as they want. And it can go with them from grade 1 to graduation.
Okay. Are you muted?
So you're basically just saying you want
No, I can
kids to
hear you.
learn about robots.
Yeah, we want them.
They give them a personalized experience. Like, dude. Okay. Someone needs me to call him back. Why don't we wrap it up? Unless you got anything else.
No, just it related to what you just shared. Since we're on the topic,
we have the sex robot to teach sex ed.
Look at this.
Son to text me, Mama, what do you do when we're not at home? And the next message said, the kids at your school have nudes of you. And at that point, I laughed because I don't have those photos. So I was like, oh, no worries. This isn't a thing. And when I got it, I was absolutely stunned because it was so obviously my face. And if I didn't know what I looked like completely nude, because the photo was completely nude, I would have thought it was me. And the fact
she would have thought it was her.
They're
So
like,
kids
you
are-
have to prove it's not you and send nudes. That's so fucked. Yeah. Okay. So that woman are like, oh, the kids, you know, they need the phones and the AIs and all this stuff in
Right.
the class, you know, and you're like,
Right.
they're just doing shit like that. It's crazy. It's like Wild West in the schools.
It is. It's crazy. Well,
Yeah.
all right.
All right. Well, I guess
What you
that's
got?
it for today.
I'll see you guys on the next
See
one.
you all next week. Another week, another streak. That's what I always say.
Okay. All right.
All
You're gonna
right.
go streaking?
Yes.
Bye.
You want me to hit it?
Hit it.
I'll hit it. All right. Bye, guys. See you next time.
Self-perfected, making things clear.